Just sit right back and remove your mask, and welcome to our streaming live. With outstretched hands we come to you so our theater can survive.
Our theater can survive.
We've got singers and a magic act, donors all in tow, celeb subscribers, all-star cast in a 3-hour show.
A 3-hour show.
Don't worry, fans and patrons too, it's shorter than Les Mis. We've gathered here to raise some dough, that's why it's called showbiz.
That's why it's called showbiz.
Every dollar you donate, we're so grateful for the thought. From Avery and David too, your hosts for this event. The Family Green, Matt Birnbaum, RMD, Mark Camilleri. A Jewish name is not. We need Harold Green to be in the black. Our show is really swell, raising funds that will surely make Jerry Lewis Kvell.
Jerry Lewis Kvell.
So sit right back there in your home for a lengthy stay. No intermission, so thank God your bathroom's feet away.
Bathrooms feet away.
Performances for 14 years, giving credit where it's due. With monthly payments or one lump sum, hey, it's up to you.
Hey, it's up to you.
'Cause you're the ones who gives us runs, make sure the show goes on. Give us the finger and hit send to the Harold Green Telethon.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company's virtual telethon, starring Tom Allison, Darren Baker, Vitaly Beckman, Louise Camilleri, Mark Camilleri, Joel Cumber, Michael DeRose, Gabriel DeSantis, Gabby Epstein, Jake Epstein, Sarah Favre, Kaylee Harwood, Kelly Holland, Sterling Jarvis, Shalina Kennedy, Jeff Madden, Derek Marshall, Tracy Michaelides, Charlotte Moore, Paul Nolan, David Rogers, Vanessa Sears, and Teresa Tova. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the president of the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company, Danny Weber.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Harold Green Jewish Theater virtual telethon. We're looking forward to having a great afternoon with you, and we're sorry we can't be with you in person, but we're gonna do our best to put on a great show virtually. I know it's been a difficult year for everyone, no more so than in the theater community. We're looking forward to being back to you live before we know it. But in the meantime, we're going to put on a great show. I want to thank our sponsors for today, Rosalie and Izzy Sharp, Gerald Sheff, and Shanitha Katchen, and of course the Green family for their always ongoing support. You're part of our family, and we send our support and love right back to you guys. And I especially also want to thank our great team that put together Matt Birnbaum, Avery Saltzman, and David Eisner, our artistic directors and our general manager. They've been doing a great job over the past year trying to kind of pivot and put together virtual shows and keep us connected to the community, until we can get back to live. And this is just another example of a great event they've put together. So without further ado, I want to turn things over to our artistic directors, David Eisner and Avery Saltzman. Take it away, boys.
Hey, thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny,
Gentlemen.
for those opening words.
We'll see you later in the show.
Hey, Dave.
How are you, my friend?
Oh my God, I'm excited. I mean, watching that opening with all those names going down the scroll and all those wonderful faces, I know what's coming up, and I'm still really excited for the next 3 hours. How about you?
Absolutely. You did a great job in that opening number, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you. And those the lyrics were written by a dear friend of mine who lives in LA. His name is Stephen Wicken. So we have 3 hours from 1 to 4 live today with great guests, great giveaways, and terrific surprises. And as Danny mentioned, I want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Rosalie and Isidore Sharp, and Gerald Sheff and Shanitha Katchen for sponsoring today's telethon, also along with Dave Carter of Brampton Brick.
You know, a theater is not just exciting entertainment. It connects us to who we are and where we come from. It raises important questions, and we're the book of the people. It unveils fascinating chapters of our story for us to discover.
That's right. And so we don't have to tell you that this past year has been, well, challenging in ways that we could have never anticipated. The arts, especially theater, has been decimated. But the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company is your theater. And today, we need your support. By donating this afternoon, you can help ensure that when this pandemic is over, we will still be around to be the leading voice of Jewish theater in Canada.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for the next 3 hours, we invite you to sit back and enjoy performances from over 20 artists across Canada. And we hope that you can find it within you to give whatever you can to help sustain us during this difficult time until we can get back to producing live theater. So, to donate, all you have to do is click the link below, and it'll take you to the Canada Helps website. And from there, all you have to do is you have an option. You can give us one lump sum, or you can donate in monthly installments for a year. We welcome any donation of any amount. But here's a little incentive. For the first 36 people who donate $200 or $18 a month for a year, you'll get this beautiful high necklace. And for there it is right there, gorgeous. For the first 36 people who donate $400 or $36 a month for 12 months, you'll get a beautiful, colorful Hamsa necklace.
Beautiful. And for the first 36 people who donate $600 or $54 a month, will get a beautiful Star of David necklace.
Yeah.
All the jewelry has been generously sponsored and provided by Jeff Morrison Fine Jewelers. Also, for the first hour of the telethon, from 1 to 2 p.m., all the donations will be matched by Rosalie and Isidore Sharp up to $25,000. Thank you,
Wow.
Rosalie and Izzy, for your continued support of our theater company. Dave, we also have a great opportunity, thanks to Jeff Morrison Fine Jewelers. A live
Yes, sir.
auction for a beautiful pair of 14-karat gold diamond earrings valued at $5,500. The opening
Gorgeous.
bid, is $1,500 with a minimum of $50 increments. And the current bid is now, Dave, we have an opener at $1,500.
Wow,
Amazing.
we're out of the gate and away.
So all people have to do is click the link below to bid. The bidding will close at 3:30 p.m. and the winner will be announced at the end of the telethon just before 4 p.m.
Absolutely. And I think Mother's Day is coming up, by the way. Some lucky mother might get a beautiful pair of diamond earrings. Throughout the afternoon, we'll be giving away some great prizes, free, through some fun trivia contests. We have autographed CDs. Dave, you want to show a couple of autographed CDs we'll be giving away?
Yeah.
From some of our wonderful performers.
We have a Mark Camilleri CD. We have 2 Charlotte Moore CDs. We
Very
have
cool.
a Pajama Game CD that I played at Lincoln Center in New York. And we also have a Man of La Mancha CD that I did at Covent Garden in London. So lots of great
Amazing.
giveaways.
Yes, and on top of that, we have a Tuesdays with Maury book signed by our cast, the unbelievable, legendary Hal Linden and the wonderful Rick Roberts, as well as subscriptions for 2 for our next in-person season. So to participate, all you'll need to do to win any of these prizes is write in your answers using the chat box located to the right of the screen. If you can't see the chat box, there's a link below or you can watch on YouTube and you can participate there.
As well, over the course of the telethon, the chat will be open to share with us your favorite show or memory, or simply to say hi.
Please.
I think we've talked enough, eh?
Yes.
So let's, all these wonderful messages are coming in already. Our first guest, Dave, I want to say something wonderful about this woman. There's a reason we put her first to open our program. She's a dear friend of our theater company. She's performed in some fundraisers before for us and for benefits. She starred as Carole King in Beautiful, the Carole King musical in New York. She starred in the international tour of The Band's Visit. She was Maria in Stratford's West Side Story, one of the best productions I've ever seen. And she starred as Mary Magdalene in Des McAnuff's Jesus Christ Superstar on Broadway. Ladies and gentlemen, to open our show, the one and only Shalina Kennedy. Hey.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great. I'm so happy to be with you.
Me too. You know what? You know what I didn't see on your resume, Shalina? You and I did a play called The Last Resort at the Stage West Dinner Theater in Mississauga. Now, I don't know why that's not on your resume when you have all those wonderful Broadway credits. That's where we met.
Yes, that's true. And I love doing that show with you. That was so much fun.
It was fun. I mean, it's great when you do a show, but you know that when the roast beef, you know, is the star of the evening, and the play is sort of the second. So, you know,
there you go.
Hey, you also have started in a theater company yourself called Eclipse, right?
That's correct. Yeah, thank you.
What is it? Can you tell our audience what Eclipse is all about?
Yeah, well, we're a very small and not-for-profit theater company. Andrew Siak is the artistic director, and you know, we focus on, you know, interesting stories, brand new Canadian shows in interesting locations. So, for instance, we did The Kiss of the Spider Woman in the actual Don jail in an actual prison, which was so exciting. So it's, you know, we look for projects kind of like that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful! How has the COVID been for you? I know with your son Jack, correct? And
Henry, yes,
oh, Henry. So,
yeah.
are you home are you in Toronto now?
We're actually in Stratford, and you know, I feel like it's the best possible place to be. You know, during the pandemic, because you know we've got a backyard, we've got a front porch, and you know he loves being outside, so it's nice and peaceful.
And how old is Henry now?
He's 6.
Oh my God!
Can you believe that?
Wow.
I know.
Are you homeschooling?
We're doing the online schooling. Yeah, we were actually bubbled for a while with Graham and Michelle and Gordon and Martha, and they have kids, and so they're all in the same year. But then with the lockdown, we're not able to do that anymore. Right. But hopefully, we'll get back to it.
Cool. Well, I mean, best way to get this started is by you opening up your voice and song. So I know you're going to sing something from Beautiful. So before you head off, we just wanted to say thank you for being our first, and thank you for all your wonderful support of us over the years. And ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat, Shalina Kennedy.
Thank you so much. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Ooh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. Now ain't it good to know that you got a friend, and people can be be so cold. They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Ah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running, yeah, 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 to see you again. Ooh, darling, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes, I'll be there. You got a friend.
That was great.
Wow. Thank you so much, Shalina. And what a way to start. We're going to continue now with the wonderful gentleman, Tom Allison. You might have remembered him if you saw him in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, starred in Stratford's Into the Woods Shaw Festival. He was lauded for a production of Ragtime, but we know him, and our Harold Green Jewish audience knows him from Knishes and Grits, which he helped put together and performed so beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Allison.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Great. How are you
Tom,
doing?
how are you?
We're doing
We're
okay.
doing not bad.
Good.
Oh, you look great.
Bless your heart. It's all lighting.
That's almighty. And you've been keeping okay?
Yeah, not bad. Considering what we're in, I've been good. I've been lucky to have creative projects keeping me alive, which has been amazing.
Absolutely. And we're so grateful for your presence today.
Oh, so thrilled to be here.
You've been doing the have you been doing your TV series also during this time, or
No. I've been doing some guest starring on some TV shows, but I've been doing some writing, and it's been announced I've been working on a cabaret concert for Stratford this season.
Yes.
So
Oh, exciting.
reading that and writing that. It's been a very exciting time. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you wrote a beautiful show with your husband Mika Barnes for Knishes and Grits that we did. Oh my God, 2 years ago now. I mean, it's hard to keep track of time,
Time has stopped right now for everyone. I think we're all just kind of
I know.
What day is it? Is it shining outside? That's all I need to know. Other than that,
Yes.
Well, my friend, it's a great time to shine for you, for this afternoon, for our viewers. So I'll let you take it away. But like we want to say to all our guests that you've graced our stage over the many, many years, and we're very grateful, and we're happy that you're here with us this afternoon. So thanks so much, Tom.
Oh, thrilled to do it.
Great.
And before you go on, a quick reminder for everyone who's enjoying this fabulous entertainment, just to take a moment and please donate. You just click the button below. Canada helps, and show your appreciation to these wonderful performers in the Harold Green Jewish Theatre Company. Take it away, Tom.
Thank you. So this song is one of my favorites, everyone. And when I was asked to do this, I thought, this is something we all need, a little bit of support, a little bit of love, a little bit of care from each other to ourselves and to each other. Here we go. Sister, you've been on my mind. Sister, we're two of a kind, so sister, I'm keeping my eye on you. I bet you think I don't know nothing but singing the blues. Oh, sister, have I got news for you? I'm something. I hope you think that you're something too. Oh, scuffling. I've been up that lonesome road, and I've seen a lot of suns going down. Oh, but trust me, no lowlife's gonna run you around. So let me tell you something, sister. Remember your name. No twister is gonna steal your stuff away, my sister. We sure ain't got a whole lot of time. No, not too much time. So shake your shimmy, sister. 'Cause honey, your brother's feeling fine. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Wow.
God,
Beautiful.
God, I wish I could sing like him. Oh my God, he's incredible.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
Thank you so much, Tom. What a performance.
Absolutely. I think we have a testimonial coming up. Our
Yes.
first one. Here we go from our dear friend, Sheila McCarthy.
Hi, my name is Sheila McCarthy, and I am a very proud member of the Harold Green Jewish Theatre family. I cannot believe that it has been 14 years since the theatre opened its doors, with David and Avery at the helm, and Matt doing so much work behind the scenes. It has been my joy over the years to be part of the theatre on stage and also directing, and I can't wait to get back on the boards again in either capacity. I know these are trying times for everybody, but in this 14th season and as we launch into the spring and summer, I hope everyone will dig deep into their pockets and help support this vitally important theatre in our community that tells so many wonderful stories that need to be heard over and over and over again. So once again, congratulations on 14 great seasons. Here's to 14 more. And honestly, I don't know how you've all let Avery Saltzman be at the helm of this for all these years, but what do I know? Congratulations, everyone. 14 more. Bye.
Incredible, Sheila McCarthy.
I know. Thank you for those nice words, Sheila. I owe you a phone call. Dave?
He loves you. Yes. Oh, I love that sound. Because?
Because every time the bell rings, an angel does not get his wings. Every time the bell rings, it's time for
Trivia.
Trivia time. Okay, this
Beautiful.
is our first trivia question, and we have a giveaway. The person who answers this question correctly will win a pair of opening night subscriptions. And how to send your answer to the question is just chat the answer into the chat. So here is the first trivia question. Jim Brochu starred in the play 0 Hour. Was the famous star of the show about, no, the show was about a famous star. Was the star Sid Caesar, Zero Mostel, or Mel Brooks? While you think of that, it's, remember, always time to make a donation. It's any time through the show. And for this hour, please remember that all the donations will be generously matched up to $25,000 by Rosalie and Isidore Sharp. So you have a few seconds to write down your answer to that question. In the meantime, let's bring on our next singer. I met her when I directed Hello Dolly at Sheridan. She was in the show, but she had to leave. She couldn't take part in the show because she was whisked away to, I believe, Shaw or Stratford. She'll tell us. Right in her last year of Sheridan. She's the Dora Toronto Theatre Critic and Broadway World Critic Award winner. She'll be starring this season at Stratford's open air season in a show called Why We Tell This Story. An up-and-coming, incredible star, Vanessa Sears.
Woohoo!
Hello. Thank you for the kind words, Avery. My goodness.
Well, hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Oh, I can't hear you. I've lost your sound.
Oh.
Oh. Can you hear either one of us?
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, that's good.
That's
Hopefully
okay.
people at
We can
home
hear
will be
you.
able to hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's strange.
Oh,
I was hearing
that's
you
okay.
fine before I entered
Oh.
the proper broadcast, but that's
Oh,
all
that's
right. The
okay.
magic of
I know.
live streaming.
How have you been?
I think it's up to me to take it away. Yes,
Take it away.
fantastic.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
thank you so much. I'm gonna sing "At Last" by Etta James.
Mm.
Please donate generously. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Yeah. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I can never own. Now you smile, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you're mine at last. I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill unknown. Yeah, you smile, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. Ooh. At last.
Unbelievable talent in this
Yeah.
country. She's really incredible.
Yeah, she is, and she's just she's an up and comer. She's just doing a lot of amazing stuff. I think we have a winner to our trivia contest.
Yes.
His name is
Mel?
No, Duff McDonald. Duff McDonald.
Duff McDonald.
Fantastic,
There you go.
Duff. Thank you so much. The correct answer was 0 hour. And Duff, to all you have to do to claim your prize, which is 2 opening night subscriptions, is to email our general manager, Matt Birnbaum, at hgjewishtheater.com to make arrangements to claim your prize. Congrats, stuff. Our next guest, Dave, also I met at Sheridan. He also was a protein in our concert version of A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. He was named one of the Toronto Fringe Festival's 15 artists to watch in 2019, and he was nominated for a Dora Mae Vermore Award for his role in YPT's The Adventures of Pinocchio, directed by our friend Sheila McCarthy. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Cumber.
Hey.
Hello. Joel.
How are you?
Hey, Kelsey.
Joel.
Hi. I thought I'd bring a friend.
Oh,
Kelsey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kelsey Verzati.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
you guys met at Sheridan?
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Yeah.
Same year. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. And you were both in Aladdin together?
No.
We weren't in Aladdin together. We did do Pinocchio together and
Pinocchio. Sorry, that's right.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that was our last show that we did before everything shut down.
Right.
I mean, definitely a good theater memory to have and hold on to.
And Kelsey, you were also one of the final, the top 10 Dorothy's for the Trip to Oz or whatever that series was. Yeah.
Yeah, Over the Rainbow. And Tom Allison was actually the judge on that. So.
Too cool.
Well, guys, we are so honored that you're taking the time this afternoon to be with us. Love you both, and I just can't. I'm so proud of you both for your astonishing careers after graduating from school and stuff. And I know this has been a tough year for everybody, but it's nice to know that you're still around and still kicking and still doing. So,
well, thank you. Thank you. We love Harold Green, and we're so happy to be a part of this.
Yeah, congratulations on 14 seasons.
Yeah, it's
Thank
amazing.
you so much,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
I leave the stage to you, Kelsey Verzati and Joel Cumber.
Thank you.
Great.
There's been some confusion over cleaning here at home, but of course it's never your fault.
But of course, I'll rise above it,
For by now we've been in lockdown for a year, yes. There's been some confusion, for you see my roommate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe. Blonde.
what is this feeling so sudden and new?
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing.
My head is reeling.
My face is flushing.
What is this feeling, fervid as a flame? Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing, unadulterated loathing.
For your face,
Your voice.
your clothing.
Let's just say I loathe it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong, though I do admit it came on fast. Still I do believe that it can last, and I will be loathing you my whole life long. Well, if you would just take out the garbage every once in a while.
Oh, well, if you would stop clogging the drain with your luscious locks.
You're just jealous.
Oh, you're just annoying.
You're not a real blonde.
These things are sent to try us.
The fact of the matter is that I've packed your bags and they're waiting for you at the door.
Oh, well, you don't even know how to boil water. What will you do without me?
I'll make do.
Oh, let's just finish the song then.
Fine, but I'm taking the top harmony.
Fine.
This
Loathing,
feeling so sudden and new.
unadulterated loathing.
I felt the moment I
For
laid eyes
your
on
face, your voice, your
you.
clothing.
My pulse is rushing.
Let's
My
just
head
say
is reeling. We loathe it all. Oh, what is this feeling? Does it have a name? Yes, strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing for forever, loathing, truly, deeply loathing you. My whole life long. Boom!
Hey, amazing. Even through the technical difficulties, very talented young people.
Oh,
and
amazing,
just before we
yeah.
go on, a reminder that, Rosalie and Isidore Sharp have said that they'll match any donation up to $25,000 during this first hour. So let's take advantage of that, and please enjoy this wonderful music and take a moment and donate with the Canada Helps button below. We now want to introduce a wonderful lady who's one of our family. You've seen her at the Harold Green into Life, Stars of David, Funny Girl in Concert, and it also happens to be her birthday tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabby Epstein.
It does.
There she is.
Tomorrow. You guys remembered. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of
How
you.
exciting.
You only sent us 4 emails about it.
Well, you know.
I'm only kidding.
Sometimes.
Oh, you look great.
Boy.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. You know, I'd only be in like full face and setup before the half-hour matinee for you two.
Oh,
It's here.
thank
We're
you.
doing it.
we couldn't have an event without you. We really couldn't. I mean, you're at the top of our list. You really are family to us. I mean, you know, and your first show for us, To Life, you were nominated
And
for
your whole family is family.
for Adora.
Yeah, it's been a wild 14 seasons. I think I joined somewhere in those early seasons, and it's just every single event that I've done with the company has been truly extraordinary and has advanced my career as well. And so it's just so amazing to continue to do amazing art and tell great stories with you.
That's right. That's right. You owe your career to me and David.
I'll remember that. Who's part of everything she knows.
Anyways,
There you
I just want to say before you, happy birthday tomorrow, and thank you for gracing our telethon. You know, and love to your family, love to your husband Jeremy, a talent in himself, and the stage is yours, Gabs. Take it away.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, it's been hard being here, locked up in my house, you know, with all of my singing and songs to sing out into the world. And so I picked a song that kind of encompasses like all of the songs in one a little bit. And of course, I had to get our dear Mark Camilleri to provide this amazing track. So here you go. Here's a little something from Funny Girl. Surprise, surprise, right? I got 36 expressions. Sweet as pie to tough as leather. And that's 6 expressions more than all those Barrymores put together. Instead of just kicking me, why don't they give me a lift? I think it's a plot, because they're scared that I got such a gift, right? Well, I'm miffed, 'cause I'm the greatest star. I am, by far. But no one knows it. Wait, they're gonna hear a voice, a silver flute. Woo, 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 woo. They'll cheer each toot. Oh, look, she's so good. When I expose it, can't you see to look at me that I'm a natural Camille? As Camille, I just feel I've so much to offer. You know, I'd be divine because I'm a natural corker. Not contagious. Some ain't got it, not a lump. I'm a great big clump of talent. Laugh. They'll bend in half. You ever the one about the traveling salesman? 1,000 laughs. Stick around for the jokes. 1,000 faces. I reiterate. When you're gifted, then you're gifted. These are facts. I got no axe to grind. Hey, what are they, blind? Huh? In all of the world so far, I'm the greatest star. Who is the pip with pizzazz? Who is all ginger and jazz? Who is as glamorous as? Who's an American beauty rose with an American beauty nose and 10 American beauty toes? Eyes on the target and wham! One shot, one gunshot and bam! Hey, look at me, world. Here I am. I'm the greatest star. I am by far, but no one knows it. That's why I was born. I'll blow my horn till someone blows it. Light up like a light, right up like a light. I'll flicker then flare up. All the world's gonna stare up. Looking down, you'll never see me. Try the sky, 'cause that'll be me. I can make them cry. I can make them sigh. Someday they'll clamor for my drama. Have you guessed yet? Who's the best yet? If you ain't, I'll tell you one more time. You bet your last time. In all of the world so far, I am the greatest star.
I love her.
And she got that number down. Love her. Love her.
Yeah. Hey, our next guest, Dave, he's never been on our stages before, but I've been a fan for him for so long. I've never worked with him personally, but I've known him as a friend. He's been in New York for many, many years. He starred as Tony in Stratford's West Side Story with Shalina Kennedy, also one of the best productions I've seen of West Side Story. He was on Broadway in Once, the lead in Once. He was on Broadway, the lead of Billy Flynn in Chicago. And he was also the lead in Des McAnuff's production of Jesus Christ Superstar, where he played Jesus. And ladies and gentlemen, a friend, Paul Nolan.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Paul. How are you?
Great. Nice to see you both.
Nice to see you, too. It's been a long time.
It has. I'm glad to see you guys are well and keeping good.
And you, where are you now? Where are you now? In New York? Are you home or?
I'm actually in St. John's, Newfoundland, where my wife is from.
Oh, so pretty.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
I love it there.
Were you in New York when the show closed, or?
Actually, we flew back to Toronto the 13th of March. Not because of the pandemic. We just had flights back to audition for something and then go see family. So we haven't been back down since.
Wow. Well, listen, when we said we're doing the telethon, I said, who can I reach out to, old friends? So selfishly, I wanted to see and congratulate for all the phenomenal success that you've had over the years. It's great, and it's well deserved, my friend.
Well, thanks. I feel very blessed and lucky. So
terrific. Exactly. Well, listen, the stage is yours. In advance, I thank you for gracing our afternoon, and hopefully when the time comes, we're all home together live, that you'll come to Toronto and we can have you on our stage.
Absolutely. I'll take you up on it. And
you got it, Paul. It's yours.
Great. I'm going to play something that's a cover, and I'm sure everyone will recognize it at some point. There's a fire starting in my heart. reaching a fever pitch. It's bringing me out of the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead, sell me out. I'll lay on a sheet there. See how I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I'll do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out of the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us and keep me thinking that we almost had it all. Scars of your love leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I heard one on you now. I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Make the home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. Keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling I could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat. We could have had it all, yeah. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat.
That was Paul Nolan. Okay. Dave? I can't hear you. Anyway, that was Paul Nolan. Fantastic. And it's time for trivia. It's another trivia giveaway. Please, all you have to do is send your answer to this next question in the chat box beside the video. And the first person to answer correctly will win a pair of opening night subscriptions. The trivia question is, David had the pleasure of acting alongside Sterling Jarvis and Sherry Flett in what play? Driving Miss Daisy, Driving Miss America, or Driving Miss Demeanor? So you have a few seconds to answer that question. In the meantime, bid on the silent auction, put a bid in for, to make a donation. All you have to do is click the link below, and Rosalie and Isidore Sharp are matching donations up to $25,000. So here we go. Another testimonial from an old friend who starred in Zero Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from New York City, Jim Brochu.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Brochu, and I'm in New York City. About 10 years ago, David and Avery asked me to bring my one-man show, Zero Hour, about the great Zero Mostel to the Harold Green Jewish Theater. I have done this play in 20, 30 theaters all over the country and in Canada, and I always expect to meet a businessman who is the producer, the artistic director. But in David and Avery, I met two passionate men who really cared very much about theater. You know, Frank Lloyd Wright, the great architect, once said, if you want to build a community, build the theater first, and the rest will come. And that's what David and Avery have done. They've built a theater that has become the center of a community, and it needs your support, and it needs to continue. You know, I think about the opening scene of The Dresser, or where there's a bombed out London, and the actor is going through the rubble, and he sees a lady there who's obviously been bombed out of her home, and she's homeless. And he stops and he pulls 2 tickets out of his pocket, and he says to her, these are tickets for the theater for tonight, and I hope you will find comfort there. Well, that's what the Harold Green Jewish Theater provides. Not only comfort, but great entertainment, thought-provoking plays. Theater has the capacity to change people's lives. I know that because it changed my life many years ago by seeing a play. And I know you have all had experiences in the theater that have changed your own life. And that has to continue because it's been a very tough year for theaters all over the country, but the Harold Green Jewish Theater is a very special place that needs your full support. You know, I think of the great poet Omar Khayyam, who once said, if you have 2 pennies, spend one on bread and spend the other on flowers. And you need flowers. You need beauty in your life as well as the thing that sustains you. And theater is something that sustains you. And the Harold Green Jewish Theater is not a flower. It is a bouquet that keeps on giving. So please, keep on giving to them. Thank you so much. And hi, David and Avery. I love you.
Thank you, Jim.
Wonderful actor. Yeah, great guy.
That was really nice. So, Dave, we have a winner of the pair of subscriptions, and that person's name is just Mo, M-O. So, Mo, all you have to do is just email Matt at hgjewishtheater.com to make arrangements to claim your prize. And the answer was Driving Miss Daisy. So, our next guest, Dave, guests. 3 years ago this month, we did a play, Neil Simon's Brighton Beach Memoirs. And what better way to get everybody together when we're celebrating 14 years with a cast of one of the most wonderful plays we produce. So you're going to do an interview with them. I'm going to say goodbye to give the screen to you because you starred as Jack Jerome in that production, along with the next fabulous actors. So let's bring on the screen Sarah Orenstein, Nicole. Hi, Sarah. Nicole,
hi there.
Hey. And we have with Nicole, we have Lawrence Libor and Kelsey Falconer. There we go. And we have Umed Amin. Umed. And,
hey, guys.
And Megan Kane. Is Megan there?
Hello.
Hi, okay.
And there
the Jerome family. I'm going to say goodbye. David, I leave it up to you.
Wow, so cool to see everybody.
I know.
We're going to do a little run of the play.
I came prepared.
Which will just be me and David laughing.
Yeah.
That's about it. It was so much fun. We had a terrific set, as you remember, with Sean Mulcahy, the double-decker set, which we always used at the outside too, for some of the 2 young gentlemen. We only have several minutes here, but I wanted to go through. Maybe we'll start with the 2 youngest, Megan McCain and Kelsey Faulkner. Tell us, what was your highlight? One of the highlights of that you remember of being in the play, Brighton Beach Memoirs. That comes to mind. There you are, right there. You were so terrific in that.
Aww. Well, I can jump. I'll go. Oh my goodness. Well, I was fresh out of school and right out of school. And so any rehearsal was my favorite, especially getting to watch scenes between Sarah and Nicole, I think. And just like, I'd be taking notes, learning so much, just trying to be a sponge and absorb as much wisdom as possible. And I remember seeing my first professional set for the first time, and the extravagance and magnitude of it was something I'll remember for a long time. Yeah, very special.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I feel the same, Megan. Just watching Sarah, Nicole, and you, David, as well, just really getting to learn so much in the rehearsal room from you guys. And I think, you know, we played a family, and I really felt a sense of family within, like, us as actors as well. And every day in rehearsal was just so wonderful. And one of the highlights for me is in rehearsal when we had food for the first time, a dinner scene. And then honestly, the dinner scene, just like every night as well, was probably a highlight. It was just so funny.
Yeah.
It was so good.
That's fun. How much to put or not put in your mouth. Yes, exactly. We had a wonderful captain at the helm with Sheila McCarthy. And there you are, Lawrence, at the dinner table. Let's go to now Umed and Lawrence. And I loved acting with having the opportunity because it was a family show with all of you. And I got to share a dressing room with Umed and Lawrence. You were both wonderful in the show as well. What are some of your most prominent highlights of Brighton Beach Memoirs?
What you want me to go first, Lawrence?
You go right ahead.
You're younger by a couple years. I was just going to bring up our room, and the window connecting it was so, I've never had a piece of a set where it was like hanging off the edge. And I remember having scenes with Lawrence afterwards where we were just sitting there talking and our feet could literally hang off the edge. And I found that so weirdly liberating in a strange way. But my favorite moments were actually everything that happened behind the scenes. I remember just always being in the green room and getting to be a part of discussions with Sarah and Nicole and yourself, and you guys would drop insight in things Frank, I was newer as well, and it was really awesome to be a part of that and always get treated like an equal, despite my age, despite being a newer actor. And I think those moments were probably the best to me. I also remember every night I would try to run backstage to see Nicole's scene with Kelsey at the end every night. I remember I would like get ready with you guys and I'd be like, all right, their scene's almost up. For some reason, it just always struck a chord with me in such a powerful way. And I remember always trying to get there in time to see that. And my scene, both with David and Sarah, was just so wholesome in that, like, with Sarah's, there was a lot more turmoil in it. And it was just such a beautiful scene where I finally had to tell her that I lost the money. It still sticks with me to this day. And then my little scene with the end where you're like, you know, they couldn't teach you much at college, Stanley. That was a great moment for me too. It just always stuck out as a like I remember just it was a beautiful scene, and the things I remember most, to be honest, were the stage and then what happened backstage and all the conversations we'd have, to be honest.
Right, beautiful. Lawrence.
Yeah. There's a few little things. One amazing moment when we first had an audience, because of the runs we were doing before we got into the theatre and before we had an audience, we got to that point where everything was slick and everything felt great, but there wasn't that connection and there wasn't the laughs. And then that first few runs with the audience and just having that support to like boost the scenes was pretty incredible. And then another moment probably had to be when I would actually hit the wall with the ball that I had to throw every show. At the time, that was the most nervous, was before I went on stage and was just kind of like visualizing the ball to wall connection. You were nervous about that. So right. And when it didn't happen,
yeah, it was a beautiful
felt in my soul. But yeah,
yes.
that was amazing. And the scene with me and yeah, exactly. And yeah, the scene with me and Umed on the balcony was just so cool. Just so cool. The whole
Remember having to like you run out the window too, and we were always so like, okay, let's make sure that we it was great.
Making it real, but not killing yourself. And now, Sarah and Nicole. Nicole, you're my laugh mate. I mean, you
were awful. We were just terrible.
I know. We had to control ourselves. And but you're so talented. And Sarah, I so enjoyed working with you as well. And one thing about acting is you always learn, no matter how old you are. And you gave me some great tidbits during it. You were both. I love being backstage and watching you both perform. You were incredible. What are some of your highlights, Nicole and Sarah?
Oh gosh. Well, when Lawrence just mentioned baseball, I was like, oh yeah, because I had a cue that was like based on it hitting the second time, and if it didn't hit the second time, I was like, oh right. Yeah, I mean, I'm so unprofessional, and I always love the moments of everything kind of falling apart. And David, it was so wonderful to be so unprofessional with you. Or, like, you ran the company, so I was like, oh, okay, at least he's as bad as I am. And just trying to get through that dinner scene and looking at poor Megan with that bread, the horrible pumpernickel bread, like dripping with that weird gravy that was now congealed, and the potatoes and cabbage. So, we didn't have any stage fright. We had a problem with stage farts after that. But I get through that dinner with cabbage and potatoes and that stuff. And then always at the end of the show, too, I would have that weird line that would come out of nowhere. You guys were having a conversation over there, and then I would never be able to get
Whoops, it just froze.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so basically my favorite parts are how unprofessional I am. Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm so glad to have David join in the fun with me.
Oh, it was so much fun. Sarah, just to wrap things up, what are some of your favorite moments?
Oh, well, the whole thing, it was a riot. But I particularly loved, just because the woman I played, she ran that house, and I had more props in that show than I think I had ever had in my life. So I loved how Act One for me was this intricate, it was like the inside of a watch. I had to strip that table, lay the table, get the laundry out, put things upstairs, run outside, change my shoes, give shit to Lawrence or anybody who's and be catching on everybody, and also be hearing, yes, if the ball hit the wall, and getting all of that done. But because we all had such a good built family vibe, you could tell we were all attuned to that. So if something fell up, you could see people going, uh-oh, the liver. And you could feel people like drawing a moment out so that everything could come out of that crazy kitchen. It was a pretty magnificent experience with you all. I love
it. Really was.
You turned that prop room into a revolving door. I remember it was just like in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah, and there's always people.
I wish we had
the props being.
I wish we had more time.
I
wish we had more time to continue the conversation, and we will, whether it's virtually or we can't wait to have all of you back and in another play when we're all back to live theater. But it was a joy, and what a great pleasure to see you both, ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Brighton Beach Memoirs. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Nice Love you all.
Good to see you. Okay, we're back with our show.
Yeah,
Dave.
That was exciting. How you, man? Bye, you.
How you doing?
Goodbye. Hey, Dave. Matt backstage said the winner of the last question was not Mo. Mo said driving Miss America, and the answer was driving Miss Daisy. The actual winner was Arlene Walsh, who will get a pair of subscriptions. But because we made the mistake, Mo will also get a pair of opening night subscriptions.
There you go.
So fantastic.
Beautiful.
So the answer was driving Miss Daisy. No one said driving Misdemeanor. Anyways, our next guest, Dave, I worked with this great gentleman many years ago, also at Stage West Dinner Theater in Guys and Dolls, where he played Nathan. I forget what character he played, but he was the lead in the show. Nathan Detroit and Sky Masterson. He played Sky Masterson. In the meantime, he's performed in theaters and concert halls from Toronto to Vienna, from Regina to Las Vegas. A great singer and a dear friend, an old friend who I haven't seen also in a long time, Derek Marshall.
Avery, how are you?
Good. How you doing? Look at that. You dressed up. You look great.
And I'm wearing pants too. So
hey,
there you go.
You're one of the few. How you doing, my friend?
Hi, David. Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you too.
I'm doing terrific, but I have to have a little side note here. You were nicely in production of Guys and Dolls.
Yes.
You stop the show cold every night with "Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat." I have to add.
Well, it's a good song, and it comes in the end of pretty much like a 3-hour show. So I mean, you know, but that's where we first met, and I've been following your career. You've been doing great stuff. Where are you now? Where's home for you now?
I'm in Barrie, Ontario.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, Barrie, Ontario, and in lieu of any shows right now, I'm doing some carpentry business, but writing some shows, of course. Yeah.
And
Like
you toured with your Dean and Joe, your Dean show, your Frank show,
right.
all across the country for many years. Are you still doing that?
Yes, we have the next show that I have coming up is a show I did. It's based on the music of Johnny Mercer.
Well, fantastic.
Oh, very cool.
How can our audience?
Well, we really look forward to.
Yeah, how can
we
our
look forward to hearing you?
How can our audience know where to find you?
DerekMarshall.ca. It's that simple. My website.
Terrific. Well, listen, great to see you. And I just want to say before you sing, thank you so much. And I look forward to the day when you can grace our stage live.
I can't wait, Avery. I can't wait.
Thanks, Derek. Take it away, my friend.
Thank you.
So honored to be a part of this. Thanks, folks. This song is on my website, and it's a track here. And enjoy. A Dean Martin classic. How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head. Hey, cheers, folks. That's water. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? So put water in my glass. You know what fish do in water. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Hey, tell me quick. Oh, hey, love a kick. Tell me quick. Ain't love a kick in the head.
Wow, thank you so much,
Thanks,
Derek
Derek.
Marshall. And now we're going to move forward with a wonderfully talented performer. In our first season, she starred in the Sisters Rosenzweig. We could tell then that she was going to be a big star. So she's went on to Stratford to star in King Lear, Romeo and Juliet, The Diary of Anne Frank, and she's also played in the musical stage companies Fun Home. And after the pandemic, she's going to return to Broadway and Harry Potter. Sarah Farb, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Sarah. How are you?
I'm nice. How are you? What a
nice
great,
too.
what a great lineup.
It's a great night, and you're part of it. And you're part of it, and you're closing our first hour. So we're bookending it with fantastic, which is fantastic. I'll never forget, Sarah, a little anecdote that I think Sisters Rosenzweig was one of your first shows. Is that correct?
I guess in like the adult portion of my career, yes, that is correct.
That was a great play and a great cast and stuff. And you're fantastic in that.
Thank you. That was an amazing cast. Like I made some pretty tremendous friends and mentors. It was amazing.
Well, congratulations on all your incredible the work that you've been doing. I mean, just one great role and one great performance after the next. I mean, it's been a really stellar time for you the last decade.
Yeah, it's been all right. It's been pretty blessed. I've been able to do some incredible things. But
what are you going to sing for us today?
Oh, I'm going to sing "Beautiful City" from Godspell.
Well, it's a great way to close our first hour. Great to see you, and hopefully one of these days when we return, you can after you return from Broadway, you can come to the Herald Green in Toronto.
Listen, I'm not going back. I did the Harry Potter on Broadway, and hopefully I'll be doing it in Toronto when theater comes.
Okay.
So, but yes, I hope we hang on stage, and congratulations to you guys.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Took it away, "Beautiful City" from Godspell.
Yeah. Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray, reaching for the day we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give up bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. A city of men. A city of men. Thank you.
Now we're into hour two.
That's right. It is hour two, and I what a great song to finish up the first hour with Beautiful City. It's just so hopeful that we come back to such a beautiful time after the pandemic so we can do great theater again. And thank to all our performers for the first hour. And we want to thank Rosalie and Isidore Sharp for matching funds during this past hour.
Yes, absolutely. And boy, we got a great lineup, Avery, for the second hour, as you can see. Yeah, we have such wonderful performers coming up.
Yeah.
This second hour is generously sponsored by our friends at Brampton Brick. Now, as a reminder, if you'd like to donate, all you have to do is click below. It'll take you to Canada Help's website, and from there, you'll have the option to donate either in a lump sum or in the form of monthly donations for a year. Of course, we welcome any donation and any amount, and remember, it's tax deductible. So for the first 36 people, I don't know where we're at, but if you donate $200 or $18 a month, you'll get this beautiful high necklace. For $36, for 36 people at $400 a month. $400 a month, Avery and I will clean your home. For $400 or $36 a month, you'll get this beautiful Khamsa.
And for the first 36 people who donate $600 or $54 a month, you will get a Star of David necklace. All the jewelry has been generously provided by Jeff Morrison Fine Jewelers. And don't forget there we go, Jeff, beautiful song, outstanding. Don't forget about our silent auction. Thanks to Jeff Morrison Fine Jewelers, someone will be walking away with a beautiful pair of diamond earrings valued at $5,500. It's perfect for Mother's Day, which is just around the corner. The current bid still remains at $1,500. Remember, everybody, it's only $50 increments, and the money goes to the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company. Just click the link below to bid. Bidding will close at 3:30, and the winner will be announced just before the end of the telethon, closed just before 4 p.m. Dave.
Oh, another trivia challenge.
It's trivia time, and it's time to give away a CD package. Again,
beautiful.
Tuesdays with Maury books signed by Rick Roberts and Hal Linden from Barney Miller. You will get Mark Camilleri's CD, him and Louise, his wife, and you'll get 2 Charlotte Moore CDs, Friends of Mine and Long Road Back. It's a wonderful package.
Wonderful.
And the question is, what was the name of the first show produced by the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company? That's the question to answer. Just click the link below.
Beautiful. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you someone who has played a big part at the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company and has been part of our family. She approached us on day one and asked us to get involved and has been with us ever since, making Harold Green just that much better. Ladies and gentlemen, our past president, Deanie Cohen. Welcome, Deanie.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hi, Deanie. How are you?
We've been doing a lot of Zooming this year, but I really missed you, I got to say. I can't wait to see you in person.
Likewise. Have you been enjoying the telethon? It was a great first hour, wasn't it?
The talent is absolutely staggering.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm here today to talk about just one of the things that donation dollars help us to do. And it's something that's really, really close to my heart, and that's education. As you know, I spent a lot of years teaching high school English and drama, and I can still remember the difference it made to my students when we were able to take them to live theater, to support whatever we were doing in the curriculum, and to have lots to talk about afterwards. And at Harold Green, we take education really seriously. One of the things we love to do is subsidize and support student groups to come and see our shows. And that's student groups from all different backgrounds. So sometimes that might be about Holocaust education, like when we were doing The Pianist of Williston Lane. Sometimes it might be about arts education, when we were able to do things like support a student art exhibition, when we were doing My Name is Asher Lev. Sometimes we can directly support curriculum at a school, like bringing in chat students when they were studying Spinoza and letting them understand it in a totally different way by seeing New Jerusalem. And we've done things like provide teacher guides, which I know from past experience is really, really helpful. It's never enough to support education. It's something that makes people understand stories in a whole different way. And it's only one of the ways that donation dollars help us to do something that's really important, not only to our community, but to the world at large. So I encourage people to just keep supporting initiatives like this. I encourage people to keep donating. And as always, on behalf of all of us on the board of directors at Harold Green, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And thank you, Deanie. So we haven't got a winner for the trivia contest, but we'll see if someone does write in. But we're going to move right along because, ladies and gentlemen, we have, well, you've seen her at most of our fundraisers, and some of her starring roles has been Piaf Dietrich, Lord of the Rings for the Mirvishes, and Anita in West Side Story for Drayton Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, Louise Camilleri.
Hey guys!
You brought your husband.
How are you?
Yeah, I had to drag him along.
Oh.
I didn't care about myself.
How are you?
You look great.
We're doing well. We're doing well, getting through like everybody else. You know, just trying to stay positive and just keep on just focusing on the future and hoping that theater will come back and we can all get together and do this live.
You know what the beauty of this theater company is? That we've come to meet so many wonderful people, and a lot of those wonderful people have become really family to us, and you two are no exceptions. We love working with you all the time. Louise more than Mark, but that's another story. You know,
Understandable.
You guys are family. We love you, and so the stage is yours. Thank you again, guys.
Okay. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with the spirit, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to see paradise, simply look around and see it. Anything you want to do, go do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. You will find in your mind there's a world of endless fascination. No more fun place to be than inside of your imagination. Oh, you can dream any dream. You can savor every situation.
Life in there's a sensational sensation. And if you want to see magic land, close your eyes and you will see one. You wanna be a dreamer, then go be one. Anything you please, and please save me one. There is no place to go to compare with your imagination. So go there and be free. If you truly wish, if you wish to be pure imagination, pure imagination, inside your imagination.
Hi, good evening. My name is Jim Rowe, and I've been part of the Harold Green Jewish Theatre family since before day one. Avery and David came to me in my office at St. Lawrence Center for the Arts and told me about the idea they had to start the Harold Green Jewish Theatre Company, and I have been a strong supporter of them ever since. I have seen virtually every show. Okay, maybe I missed a couple, but the work they do is really high quality, and they're telling stories that must be told. We have to remember where we came from. It's very important. If you're watching this video, you're already inclined to support them, but I'm here to tell you, please, reach into your pocket, give as much as you can, and let's make these guys go into next season when we hopefully can all get back together again. A great season for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey, thank you so much, Jim. And you know what? Oh, there it is. By the way, the another trivia question, and the winner of the last trivia question was Glenn Cohen. So Glenn, please get in touch with Matt Fehrenbaum.
Great.
Oh, another giveaway. All you have to do is send us your answer in the chat box beside the video. The first person to answer correctly will win a pair of opening night subscription tickets. Here's the question. Avery Saltzman starred in a concert version of a great musical comedy. Was it, no help, Ave, a funny thing happened on the way to Shopsies, a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum, or a funny thing happened on the way to Miami? A reminder to make your donation, and the silent auction is still open. So please bid or make a donation. All you have to do is click the links below. Thank you so much. Dave?
What do these next, this should be a trivia question in itself, but it's not. What do these shows all have in common? The Jazz Singer, Mikvah, Bella the Colors of Love, and pretty much all our fundraisers. That goes to one person. She also starred on Broadway, and she played Yenta opposite Brent Carver in that most magnificent Susan Schulman version of Fiddler on the Roof. A dear friend of our family, well, she is family to the Harold Green, Therese Tova.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. So
There
good
she
to see
is.
you, my dear friends.
Nice to see you too. You've had so much. You've shared so much with us over the years in terms of your talent and song, and we're so
I
grateful.
thought you were going to say too much. I share too much.
Never too much.
Never too much.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Mazel tov, you two and the whole family.
Oh,
And
thank
oh
you.
my God, what an afternoon. I'm sitting here like screaming in my office. I'm just so delighted by all my friends and all the talent that's out there. Oh.
We have amazing talent in this country, and what better showcase to have for this telethon and to raise monies for our theater company. And you guys are selfless in doing this for us, so we thank you. And the stage is yours, Teresa. Take it away.
Thank you, my dear friends. So hi everybody. I thought it's COVID and it's a bad time for so many, but you know, as we've survived so many other things in our life, we'll survive this as well. So I picked this Candor Neb tune that might let us have that feeling of knowing we're going to get through it. Oh, I have to do my technical thing now. Just a sec. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, this old dog has learnt new tricks. Here we go. Let's hope this works. Thank you, Mark Camilleri. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, but the world goes round. Sometimes you lose every nickel you had, but the world goes round. Sometimes your dreams get broken in pieces that don't alter a thing. Well, take it from me, there's still gonna be a summer, a winter, a fall, or a spring. And sometimes a friend starts treating you bad, but the world goes round. And sometimes your heart breaks with a deafening sound. Somebody loses, somebody wins. One day it's kicks, then it's kicks in the shins, but the planet spins and the world goes round and round, and that world goes round. Yeah, that world goes round. Well, sometimes your dreams get broken in pieces. That doesn't matter at all, doesn't alter a thing. No, take it from me, there's still gonna be a summer, a winter, a fall, or a spring. And sometimes your friends start treating you bad, but the world goes round. And sometimes your heart breaks with a deafening sound. Well, somebody loses, somebody wins. First it's kicks, then it's kicks in the shins, but the planet spins. The world goes round and round and round, round and round. The world goes round and round and round again.
That's what you call belting. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the last trivia contest was Sharon List. Now, as a friendly reminder, all you have to do, Sharon, is email Matt Birnbaum at hgjewishtheater.com, and we can make arrangements to claim your prize. It's my pleasure to introduce a really good friend of the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company, a friend of Avery and myself. He starred in Driving Miss Daisy, and I got to act with him, which was such a pleasure. He was in The Whipping Man, one of our most potent, powerful shows, and he starred for the Mirvishes and The Lion King, and was starring on Broadway in The Book of Mormon just before COVID hit. Ladies and gentlemen, Sterling Jarvis.
Hey!
Hey, Sterling and Aisha. You brought your
Oh, surprise.
Aisha daughter with you.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
Got a nice surprise.
How are you guys
doing? We're doing great.
Good.
We're lucky because we
Good.
get to spend COVID all together. When we came home.
That's right.
There are things we can be happy about in
Yeah.
this time, yeah. So at least we're together. Yeah.
When we came back from New York, we had to quarantine ourselves, and Aisha and her boyfriend had set up a whole apartment for us upstairs. Food.
Wow.
Everything we needed, a fridge, a stove, like a little stove so we could cook.
Yeah.
And they'd go get our food for
Oh,
us.
very cool.
Wow.
You know, we're making the best of this situation, you know?
Yeah.
And
That's all we can all do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it's nice you have family around, and you know, to give each other support, and
absolutely,
it's so nice to see you both. And I just want to say thank you for all the stuff you shared with us over the years, Sterling and Aisha. I met during directing her in Hello, Dolly, is shared, and also since that day she's been so busy. It's great to have a mother-son team. Mother-son, mother-daughter.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what? We're only to our second hour, and
you can
call me cut down on the wine.
Exactly. A great father-daughter duo. Guys, take it away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we thought we wanted to do something, a song that we both loved. And it's wonderful to be able to have some music that both of us can share and both feel is really special. So I think you'll know what this is. Unforgettable. That's what you are.
Unforgettable. Though near or far.
Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more
Unforgettable in every way.
and forevermore. That's how you stay.
That's how you stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. I don't know if you guys know, some of you probably do. The first time Aisha and I got to sing this song together was the first time we actually did a duet together, and it was for Harold Green.
Yeah.
They gave us the opportunity to do a cabaret, and it was so special to us we wanted to do it again. Right?
So grateful for that time, and so grateful to be here singing for you.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Avery and David, for this wonderful moment together for us.
No, never before has someone been more.
Now I'm going to be the gushing dad that tells everyone how much I love my daughter's voice.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
In every way.
In every way.
and forevermore.
And forevermore.
That's how you'll stay.
That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Thank you, guys. We love you. Please donate, guys.
Thank you so much.
Be safe.
Take care.
Hopefully we'll be back in the theater very soon. Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Kathy Kaser, and I'm delighted to send this message of support for the Harold Green Jewish Theatre. Not only are my husband and I avid fans of this theatre as longtime patrons and donors, I'm also a participant in its lineup of plays. My son Jake Epstein and I wrote Therefore Choose Life, which had its debut with the Harold Green Theatre several years ago. And my daughter, Gabby Epstein, has performed with the theatre many times. My whole family has benefited in innumerable ways from the work of this theatre company. And we are not the only ones. We in Toronto are so lucky to have a Jewish theatre, one that supports actors, musicians, playwrights, and so many others within our community. We cannot take that for granted. Now, more than ever, as this pandemic has taken its massive toll on theaters in general, we must not turn our back on the Harold Green Jewish Theatre. Please help in any way you can. Thank you.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Ooh, what a lovely sound.
That's right. You make me laugh. That's right. It's time for another trivia giveaway. All you have to do is when you I'm going to ask the question, and the first person to answer correctly will win a wonderful CD package. Remember, it's Tuesdays with Maury, signed by Rick Roberts and Hal Linden. A Mark Camilleri CD, and
beautiful
2 of my CDs, Pajama Game, which I did on Broadway, and Man of La Mancha, which I did in London's West End. So that's a great CD package. So here's the question. We did a wonderful play. It was called My Name is Blank Lev. Was the answer, the answer Morris Lev? My name is Asher Lev, or my name is Melvin Lev? Also, a reminder, you can click in, make a donation. The silent auction is still open, $50 increments. And to make a bid or donation, all you have to do is click on the link below. Our next guest, Dave, I met in university. I think she was 1 year behind me. I've known her for that long. She's an incredible performer, had an amazing career. She comes from theater royalty because her grandmother was one of the founders of Stratford, Dora Mavor-Moore. Her father was Mavor-Moore, great author, director, writer of all the Spring Thaws, you know, many, many years ago. She's an incredible talent. I call her Tootie. She calls me Tootie. I don't know why. It's stuck for 40 odd years. Ladies and gentlemen, Tootie Charlotte Moore.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Hey, Charlotte.
I'm good. Hi, David. Hi, Avery.
I forgot to tell you that you starred in To Life.
To Life. Yes, with Gabby and Sean Wright and
Patrick Cook.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Patrick Cook.
I have COVID brain, I guess.
Where are you these days? Are you in Toronto?
I'm in Toronto, but I am hoping, I actually have a job offer for PEI for the summer. So I'm hoping
that's fabulous.
I have permission to go yet. So keep your fingers crossed for me.
We do, absolutely. Well, I can't personally, it's just so nice and wonderful to know a friend so long in this business. It was over like 45 years ago, or thereabouts?
Well, not 45, over 5.
Okay, 25 years ago since we graduated from York.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we're grateful that you're with us this afternoon. So I leave it in your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, a dear friend, Charlotte Moore.
Okay, so I picked this number, which oddly is kind of a father-daughter duet to follow the father-daughter duet we just had, because this is a number from Anne of Green Gables, which for the first time in 56 years will not be performed at the Charlottetown Festival this year. And this is a number that the school teacher sings, and my dad wrote the words. So, oh, and I need to tell you one thing. In the middle, there's a call and response section. So I'll sing and then I'll point to you and you have to sing. And David and Avery, you got to do it. Okay? So let's do it. Let's do Open the Window from Anne of Green Gables. Oh my goodness. It's not playing. What just happened? Okay. I'm going to fix that right now. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Hang on, guys. I had, just in case this happened, I have it on my phone.
Okay, good.
Oh, amazing.
On my phone.
And if people donate, I won't sing, so that's good.
So I hope you can hear the music. Ready?
Ready.
There, open the window, sweep out the cobwebs, open your mind to what is going on all around. Look at the sunlight, what is it made of? How can it make the flowers jump right out of the ground? Open your ears, use that old nose. How come a queen bee knows a rose? Take off the blinkers, let in the daylight. Why does the clinging ivy cling? Tear down the fences, use those five senses. Learn everything. Okay, call and response. Ready? Open the window.
Open the window.
Open the window.
Open the window.
Open your mind to what is going on all around. Take off, look at the sunlight.
Look at the sunlight.
Look at the sunlight.
Why does it make the flowers jump right out of the ground? Take off the blinkers.
Take off the blinkers.
Take off the blinkers.
Enter the clinkers.
On the fences.
Yes, on the fences.
Five senses. Everybody give yourselves a hand. Learn everything. Open the window, roll up the blind there, and you will find there is a paradise all ablaze. Listen to music, look at a statue. Beauty comes at you in 1,000 different ways. Dream up a dream, make it come true. Man made an airplane and it flew. Open the tap now, take off the cap now. Let your imagination swing. Tear down the fences, use all your senses. Learn everything.
Hi, I'm Mark Anchin, a member of the Board of Directors. I want to thank you for your support today. With your support, we are able, through our Share the Show program, to provide tickets to a number of Jewish organizations in the community. And these organizations, in turn, make those tickets available to members of the community who otherwise wouldn't be able to attend performances of our theater company. We also provide rush seats for every performance so that other members of the community who otherwise couldn't afford the full ticket price can attend a performance. Your support helps us do that, and for that we are most appreciative and hope that we can count on your support going forward. We look forward to seeing you in the theater soon, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of today's show. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Beautiful.
Hey, Dave, we have a winner from the last question. The answer
Oh,
from
who's
the
that?
trivia was, my name is Asher Lev, and the winner of the CD package of mine and Mark's and the Tuesday with Maury book is none other than our dear friend, Ellie Barlin Daniels. My name is
Beautiful.
Asher Lev. Congratulations, Ellie.
How does she pick up her prize?
Thank you for that reminder, Dave. All she has to do is email Matt at hgjjewishtheater.com to make arrangements to get her CD package. Our next guest, Dave, is an incredible young singer. Me and you love his voice. We've not watched his videos before. He's a singer-songwriter. He's leader of the soul band King Cardiac, and he will release their debut album Bloodlines in the fall of 2021. Our dear friend Gabriel DeSantis.
Hello.
Hey Gabe, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys
Hey,
doing?
Gabe.
Good.
Doing well.
We're so happy you're with us today.
Me too. I'm very happy to be here.
Gabe, Dave and I love your music, but for our audience, how can people see your videos and how can people get your new album's Bloodline?
So the band that I lead is called King Cardiac, and that's where if you have any sort of streaming service, you can find us there, and the videos as well. There's 2 songs, Amsterdam and When It Burns to the Ground, are both on YouTube.
Fantastic.
Well, they're incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our audience should do themselves
Really.
a favor and look up Gabe DeSantis for these and listen to these songs. Gabe, the stage is yours. We thank you for being with us this afternoon, and take
Great.
it away.
Thank you. Well, the song I wanted to sing today is off of one of my favorite albums, Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder, and this is a deep cut of his called If It's Magic, and I think it's a very beautiful song, and I think that whole album does a very good job of capturing the human experience, and I'm sure everybody's heard it before, but this is one of my favorites of his. If it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the sun that always shines, like the poet's endless rhyme, like the galaxies in time. If it's pleasing, then why can't it be never leaving? Like the day that never fails, like on seashores there are shells, like the time that always tells. It holds the key to every heart throughout the universe. Well, it fills you up without a bite and quenches every thirst. So, if it's special, then with it, why aren't we as careful as making sure we dress in style, posing pictures with a smile, keeping danger from a child? It holds the key to every heart throughout the universe. Well, it fills you up without a bite and quenches every thirst. So, if it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the lifetime of the sun, it will leave no heart undone, for there's enough for everyone. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw him at the top of the show. I'm sorry, Dave, go ahead.
I just want to say that I gave the wrong place for them to look up his stuff. Don't go to Gabe DeSantis. Go to King Cardiac, and you'll find all of Gabe's music. Thank you.
You won't be disappointed. You saw him at the very top of the show, the president of the board of the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company. When he asked to sing for this telethon, well, we had to answer, yes, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Webb.
Hey guys, how you doing? How's it going?
Good. Welcome.
Yes, I signed up to be president of the company 13 years ago just to plot so I could get this moment in the sun, and I'm really glad to be here. Exactly. I'm not a big Broadway star, but I did play Kaniki in my high school play. So what more experience do I need?
You don't need any more. That's good enough for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Take it away.
Danny Weber.
Hi, everyone. So I'm going to play a song. This is a song about overcoming adversity and yearning to break free. I actually, I played this exactly a year ago on Mother's Day over social network when we were all just sort of, first trying to get used to being in lockdown and we were missing our families, not being able to celebrate Mother's Day. And I wasn't expecting that it would be relevant still today, but I guess it is. So I wanted to play it again. It's called Blackbird by the Beatles. Blackbird sing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive.
Hi, everybody. I'm Richard Uzunian. You may know me as a broadcaster, a theater critic, or a director, but I'm here now as a fan of the Harold Green Jewish Theater. I have loved everything they've done since the first day they opened their doors, whether it's a drama like Rose, a comedy like The Sisters Rosenzweig, or great cabaret performances from the likes of Jackie Richardson, Louise Petra, or the late, great Brent Carver. They have been there for us, so now it's time for us to be there for them. The doors are closed right now, but they'd like to keep giving us great virtual entertainment until the day comes when we can all be together again. That's what we'd all like to see happen. But until that does, reach into your hearts and reach out and give some money to the Harold Green Jewish Theater. You know you're going to get your money's worth here.
Thank you, Richard Uzunian.
How nice.
Yes. Oh, I love that sound when you're playing there. It's time for another trivia giveaway. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is send us your answer using the chat box beside the video. And the first person to answer correctly will win a pair of opening night subscription tickets. If you already have subscriptions, you can give them away as a fabulous gift. Here's the question. The Whipping Man took place during what war? The Civil War, the War of the Roses, or the Vietnam War? A reminder to make donations, please, for the silent auction, because that's coming up pretty soon. So if you haven't already, these are amazing diamond earrings, great for Mother's Day. So please make a bid, make a donation, and click the links below. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you now. A few years ago, I had the personal pleasure of directing her. She's such a wonderful effervescent, funny, talented actress. And I directed her in Becoming Dr. Ruth. She's been in several shows for us for the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company. The first year in the Sisters Rosenzweig, I got to act with her in Lost in Yonkers. And of course, as I mentioned, Becoming Dr. Ruth. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful, straight from Calgary, Linda Cash.
Hey guys, hi.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you
Oh,
too.
exciting.
What are you
How's
doing?
life?
Amazing.
What are you doing in Calgary?
I'm actually working on a new series called Guilty Party, and it's for CBS and Funny or Die. And I've been here for quite some time. I have a few shows, but I'm not doing all the shows. But because of COVID, I'm kind of staying put in Calgary. So I know so much more about Alberta than I used to.
That is so amazing. We only have a few minutes, but
Okay.
I wanted to ask you just to reminisce with our audience about Dr. Ruth. I mean, you had the pleasure to meet her, which was, I did as well. What an incredible lady. You did such a great job. What are some of your favorite memories from that show?
The whole thing to put my feet in those tiny shoes was just one of the greatest honors of my life. The fact that I got to meet her first, you guys had scaled the set so that I was the 4'7" that she is, and meeting her was an honor. And the thing about her is that her story is so much more than what we think we know, as is true with everybody, right? So it was just a great discovery. It was fun. It was funny. It was touching. It was scary. She kind of, I have a very sore neck since because I crunched myself so much that I did something to my neck. So she's with me always. And it was a huge pleasure. When people ask me, some of my favorite moments, that is definitely one of my favorite experiences on stage, no question. And the rehearsal period is just, when it's a one-person show, it's just so intimate. It was really quite a journey. I loved it.
Yeah, it's got to be daunting and scary too to do a one-woman show too, is it not?
Well, I'm about to do my 5th if it goes through in Victoria, which is incredible. I don't know. It's every time I do one, I think, okay, Linda, this is it. This is really too hard on your memory and stuff. But it's just such an intimate rehearsal period, and especially when you're playing a person who exists, walked on the planet, or is walking on the planet, you just want to do it justice. And I love it. It's a great test. It's a great challenge. And it's a great relationship with the audience. I just felt like we were together, very much connected every show, which is great. Even when I forgot my lines.
This new one-person show you're doing, is that about your life? Is that about you? Or
No, I didn't know. I've yet to write my own, which is, I probably one day maybe will. But no, I'm playing Doris Day, if you can believe it.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh.
There's a stretch. Yes.
Very exciting.
It's a latter day Doris Day. It's sort of the, the latter part of her career. And it's like Dr. Ruth, it shows various sides of this incredible woman and this incredible journey. And she's so much more than, the all-American blondie. And she had an incredible voice. And
that's true. And she gave up, and she pretty much gave up her career at the Heights to just be by herself. And
well, she loved animals. She was a great advocate for animals, but she also had 3 marriages and, not the greatest luck with her journey with men. And it's an amazing story.
Are you singing in it?
I am.
Are you doing?
Oh,
hey, Sarah, Sarah.
Yes.
Will be.
And it really will be a Que Sera with my voice. I'm really working hard on these songs. The songs are brilliant, and she basically listened to Ella Fitzgerald for years, so she's got a real Ella kind of feel. So it's a hugely tall order singing wise, but I love the challenge. It's going to be so much fun.
That movie, The Man Who Knew Too Much. That final scene in the orchestra which she was in was brilliant, and also Calamity Jane, which she was brilliant.
Yeah, funny, very funny woman.
Well, absolutely. There's no one else.
We can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be streaming. If it's not on stage, you can stream it. But I'm just so glad to see you guys, and I can't wait to be on your stage.
Likewise, Linda. If they ever do a one-man show of me and David, you'll play one of us.
I promise.
Okay, well,
continue. Congrats
and
for
good luck
the
in Calgary.
series, and we send you lots of love.
Please
Bye.
stay well. Love you
Bye.
guys.
Love you. Bye.
I have to see if we had a winner for that.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we
Stephen
do.
Stein.
Stephen
Yeah.
Stein. The answer
Yes, sir.
was the Civil War. And Stephen, you can claim your prize by emailing Matt at hgjewishtheater.com to claim your prize. Dave, our next guest she's starring for us in Knishes and Grits. She's a phenomenal performer. She toured extensively with Colm Wilkinson, and she was in the Signature Theater in New York with Soul Pepper I think 2 summers ago. She played Captain Hook, of all things, in Peter Pan, and she was Aldonza in Man of La Mancha and the Drayton Festival. Wow. A dear friend of ours, Miss Kelly Holliff. Kelly Holliff. How are you?
Kelly, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. It's been so nice seeing all of my friends doing this show. Everyone has just been so amazing.
It is fun. Yeah.
It's great to have everybody in one setting. And hi, Kev. Kev just walked behind the screen.
Hey, Kev.
Kevin Dunlop, ladies and gentlemen.
I think he forgot I was on the screen, just walking along.
That's okay.
Yeah. Knishes and Grits.
And you've been well?
Yes. Yeah. Well, wait, I think 2 things were just said. I love Knishes and Grits.
Good.
That was the best with Jackie and Tom and Mika. And I am doing very well. Thank you. I am living my best hermit life right now. That's all we can do. And I'm a professional loner. So it's like, it's okay. Like for me, it's okay. It's been okay. For others, it's been really hard not being social, but I've oddly been okay at it.
Well, we're so honored that you're with us this afternoon. And before you sing, we just can't wait to have you back on our stages again.
Oh, I can't wait either. I love you both so much.
Thank you so much. And the stage is yours, or the screen is yours, and take it away.
Okay. That's my name. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting till the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Woo, she's low. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia. I was headed for the Frisco Bay, but I've got nothing to live for, and nothing's gonna come my way. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sit on the dock of the bay. Thanks, Lana. Wasting time, wasting time. Thank you so much. I love you, Harold Green. Please donate. We love them.
If you were ever in a grade school or a high school play, you can still probably recall most of the words that you spoke or the lyrics to the songs that you sang. You will certainly remember how getting up in front of the audience felt and the friendships formed with fellow castmates. You may have been nervous or shy, or perhaps you learned that you loved being in front of an audience. If you were lucky enough to attend a live professional theater performance as a child, I'm sure that that made an impact on you too. This is the beauty of theater. It feeds the mind and the soul. It's a vehicle for creating memories and stirring the emotions. So theater makers do important work, creating pieces that could elicit joy, give solace, teach, and of course entertain. Theater builds bridges between cultures, and the arts in general are a fundamental component of a healthy community, strengthening them socially and economically. Benefits that persist even in difficult social and economic times like these. Jewish theater offers our own community a cultural history filled with stories that resonate, teach, and bring comfort. Touchpoints are often humor, a bit of tragedy, a love of the intellectual and the idealistic, from everyday life to the grandest notions of human justice, goodness, and righteousness. Mysticism and magic, sometimes in the form of a dybbuk or a spirit, and old traditions, which are sometimes argued and discussed. But Jewish ideas are also about how we live today, how the mass of life lessons gained through hard-fought experience can teach us how to live now. And so with this in mind, I felt a need to help the Harold Green Jewish Theater reach out to future audiences and creators by endowing the New Emerging Artists Initiative. This will help the next generation tell their own stories, which may pay homage to the past, but which will also take big strides toward a new world, navigating it in their own way and devising narratives which will become the lessons and memories of those who come after. Please think about supporting the Emerging Artists Initiative as an investment in the future of the Harold Green Jewish Theater and the stories, songs, and productions which will not only enrich the lives of your children and grandchildren, but will find a place in their memories and hearts for years to come.
Hey. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ellie, for being part of our family, a donor, a sponsor, part of our advisory board, and now the leader of this Young Emerging Artist Initiative, you and your husband, Peter. So thank you so much. Dave, that's our second hour finished. I don't know where the time is going, so it's flying by. So thank you to all our performers in the for our second hour, and thank you for our supporting sponsor, Dave Carter and Brampton Brick.
Now we have, as we head into the home stretch, Abe, we got a great lineup for the third hour. Some really wonderful singers. So tell your friends. It's some great entertainment online. And we also have Gerald Sheff and Shanitha Ketchen, who have agreed to match. There's a wonderful lineup. And Gerald Sheff and Shanitha Ketchen will match any donation up to $20,000 during this last hour. So let's take advantage of that. As a reminder, if you'd like to donate, please just click the link below. It'll take you to Canada Helps website, and from there, you'll have the option to donate either in a lump sum or in the form of monthly donations for a year. But remember, we welcome any donation of any amount. However, there's also a reminder that if you make a donation of $200 or more, you'll receive a beautiful high necklace. If you make a donation of $400 or more, you'll receive a beautiful Hamsa necklace.
That's right, David. Thanks. And if you make a donation of $600 or more, you'll receive a Star of David necklace. All beautiful. Great prizes are available to the first 36 people in each category, and all the jewelry is generously provided by Jeff Morrison Jewelers. I love saying that. And let's not forget about our silent auction. It closes at 3:30 That's in about 10 minutes from now. Thanks to Jeff Morrison Fine Jewelers, someone will be walking away with a beautiful pair of diamond earrings worth $5,500. The current bid is still at $1,500. Someone has bid $1,500, but there's only $50, 50 increments if you care to bid. All you have to do is click on the link below. The bidding again will close at 3:30, and the winner will be announced just before the telethon ends at 4 p.m.
Now, here to say a few words from our board of directors, Howard Biederman and Jeff Morrison.
My name's Howard Biederman. I've been a board member at Harold Green Jewish Theatre for 4 or 5 years now, and before that, for a bunch of years, we've been subscribers. It's been a fabulous journey, learning about what goes into productions and the whole entertainment, the whole non-profit thing. And I'm most proud of the work we've done with, the Obsidian Group, where they co-produced Whipping Man and Actually, and the work that they did on Mikvah, which sort of aligned us with our more religious cousins. And this to me is really special work, in an age of diversity. We're going to continue to do special things, and I hope you can give and help us achieve these goals. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jeff Morrison, and for the last 11 years, I have been on the board of directors of the Harold Green Jewish Theatre Company. Jewish theatre has no borders, and I think at the Harold Green we have done an outstanding job bringing you productions that have made you laugh, made you cry, but most important, that have made you think. We have plays that have come from Israel in the form of an Israeli love story and Zitzala. From New York, we brought you Golda's Balcony and 0 Hour. And there's so much more to bring. So many more great productions that Avery and David would like to bring to you, our theater family, and our subscribers. So today, please help us, please donate. Our company runs on these donations, and in order to bring you the best quality theater, we really do need your help. So thanks, and have a great day.
Great, thank you, Howard.
Thank you, Jeff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for something a little different, his one-man show, An Evening of Wonders, will grace our stage once we return live. He's truly an extraordinary illusionist. He was on Penn and Teller and beat them. We're thrilled to welcome to our telethon, ladies and gentlemen, Vitaly Beckman.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing, David? How are you, Avery?
Hi, Vitaly. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too. Where is home these days? Where are you?
I'm everywhere. Well, right now I just teleported to Israel, actually. I'm visiting my parents here. So, and
yes.
Sorry, Dave, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say our hearts and our souls and prayers go out to the tragedy that happened in Israel. And I know that there's a lot of families that are hurting right now.
Well,
I don't mean to. I think it's important to mention that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's terrible. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, David and I saw you in New York. It must have been three years now. And we had breakfast the next morning, and 4 years. And we said, we'd love you to grace our stage. Well, we've been
excited. I feel like I already performed twice in your stage because we're postponing twice.
I know
the third time is the charm.
I know you're mashpucha already,
yes.
Yes, that's
so
true.
Hopefully real soon you'll be in Toronto and you'll be gracing our audience with incredible illusions.
I can't wait to do that.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of illusions, we're hoping that you can do, just to show our audience a very simple little thing online. We have a special guest. She just performed for us, Kelly Olive. Magic in saying her name.
Hi,
Kelly, are you there?
Hi.
Kelly, this is Vitaly. Vitaly, this is Kelly.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so honored. This is what a dream. I've always wanted to be a magician's assistant.
Vitaly, I promised Kelly that we would not saw her in half.
Oh, I should better put my saw to the side then.
There you go.
I was the virtual sawing.
Terrific. So the stage is yours, guys. Vitaly, work your magic on Kelly.
Well, you know, magic happens in the mind. And right now I thought we're going to take an imaginary trip. And before we do that, I wrote something down right here just before I jumped on the air. I'm going to put it somewhere where we all can see it. Let's put it, let's see. Yeah, it's just going to stay on that plant. So, Kelly, I'm going to ask you some questions, and we haven't prearranged anything, right?
No.
No. Kelly, let's say that very soon, hopefully, COVID-19 is over and we can travel without borders anywhere we want. Which country would you go to? Any country you like. I'm going to write it down.
Any country. America.
America, okay. That's all right. And where are you right now?
Canada.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, not too far. Okay. So you're going to travel to America. And Kelly, let's say you can go for any number of days, as small as you want, as big as you want. You have no worries. How long are you going to go for?
14 days.
Oh, that's still modest. I gave you you could go like 300 days. Okay, 14 days. 14 days in America. Kelly, let's say you could bring with you somebody. Now, anybody you like, who would that be? Any person in the world?
I'm going to bring my bub. I'm going to bring Bubby. My grandmother, Bub.
Who is that? I'm sorry?
My grandmother. Her name is.
Oh, your grandmother.
Her name is Bubby Ruthie. I'm going to bring her.
Okay. Bubby, is it O-double-B?
B-U-B-B-I-E.
Oh, B-U-B-B-I-E. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's your grandmother. Oh. And now you're going to go to America with Bobby, and let's say you can do anything you want. Anything in the world. What are you going to do? What activity are you going to do?
We're going to go horseback riding.
Horseback riding. Fantastic. So you're going to go horseback riding. And finally, let's say you can bring with you anything you want, any souvenir back to Canada. What are you going to bring from America as a souvenir to us?
Shot glasses.
Shot glass. Oh, very good. Okay. So you're going to bring shot glasses. But full or empty?
Well, empty. They're gone.
Okay. So here we go. So let's recap. Okay. You're going to go to America for 14 days with your grandmother, Bobby. Now, you're going to do horseback riding together and bring back some shot glasses. Now, I remember I told you before we started this, I wrote something down. We placed it on a little plant right here. I'm going to take it off. It was sitting there. It was the entire time. And nobody ever touched it. I wrote it down before I started the air. I jumped on the air. And let's see what's inside. You excited?
I'm so nervous. Oh my God.
Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to show it to you line by line. So, May 2nd, 2021, when the COVID-19 is over, Kelly, that's you, will travel to America for 14 days. She's going to take along Bobby. Together, they will do horseback riding and thanks for the shot glasses. Did you get that?
What?
I'm inside your mind.
How did you...
Incredible.
No, we haven't prearranged this, Kelly, right? We haven't prearranged this. We never talked about this. You can confirm that, right, David, Avery? We have never.
Absolutely.
I've never met you in my life. But what?
Kelly, we had a conversation on the Green Series, and he did the same. He did the same trick on me, and it's amazing how we had the same answers, but no, but he did a trick on me, and I was gobsmacked, just gobsmacked.
And I got to say, we saw the show, and it's such a great family show with kids, adults, a whole range. And this is just a tiny taste because his show is nothing like we've ever seen. It's spectacular. It was on Broadway, and we can't wait to bring it to the Harold Green Jewish Theatre Company.
It's all, I wouldn't even call it magic. It's all illusion.
No.
It's just unbelievable. Vitaly, we cannot, we say it time and time again, we cannot wait to have you live. It'll be really soon, I know. Kelly, and now that you've had a taste of Vitaly, I know when he comes back, you'll spread the word. And thank you both so much for your incredible grace and talent. And we'll see you real soon. Thanks Vitaly.
Thanks for the help, Kelly. Great to see you guys.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, that's amazing, eh?
He's incredible. Oh, I love the sound. That's the bell.
Exactly. It's time for another giveaway. Also, this is time it's for a pair of opening night subscriptions. Please send us the answer using the chat box beside the screen. We just had a wonderful conversation with the amazing Linda Cash. Linda Cash starred as what famous sex therapist? Was it Dr. Zhivago, Dr. Oz, or Dr. Root? So, which one? Also, a reminder, a donation, all you have to, and for the silent auction is closing real soon at 3:30. To make a bid or donation, please click the link below. Our next guest, Dave, what can I say? I hate to say it, but I play his father in a play called Therefore Choose Life that he wrote with his mom, Kathy Kaser. We gave it its start in our In the Beginning festival, and then it went to our main stage. He's an incredible man, a great friend of our company. He starred on Broadway as Jerry Goffin in Beautiful the Musical, you know, with and also Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark. And his one-man show Boy Falls from the Sky will be at the is it? I don't know if is it the Pantages. I forget what it's called. Offstage Mervish at the theater on Yonge Street. Very hopefully soon. Our dear friend, part of the Epstein family, Jake Epstein. Hi.
Yes. Hi.
Hey, Jake, how are you?
Great to see you guys. How are you?
Is this your? Are we in your new home? I know you and your Vanessa just moved to a new home.
Yeah, we're crazy. We did the thing where you get a home right now in the pandemic, and we're very grateful to be out of our 1-bedroom condo in the sky and to have a little bit of space. And the place is a mess, but we're so thrilled to be here.
I don't want to play your parents at this time, but I'm sure they're hoping because you have a bigger place to have a little Epstein on it.
You and my mom. Yeah, that's right. Right.
And your mother. Yeah. And your mother pledged $25 for me to say that.
Oh, right.
Okay. I'm only kidding.
She did. Yeah.
No pressure. No pressure.
No.
No pressure. Hey, listen, man. Just wanted to say thank you so much for all the wonderful honors and pleasure that you've given us over the years by you performing with us. It's
my pleasure. And thanks to you guys for, like you said before, fostering my writing. My mom and I, yes, we got to premiere our play with you guys. I got to act with you. My sisters perform with your company. I mean, Harold Green Jewish Theatre means so much to my family. And I can't wait to keep performing with you guys.
Hey, Dave?
Yes.
Can you tell the resemblance by me being Jake's father? Do we look alike?
I see it.
I see it. It's uncanny.
I see it.
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
Once you put the toupee on. Yeah.
I see it. Yeah.
Anyways, Jake, thank you for gracing our telethon.
Thank you for giving me a reason to be nervous to perform right now. I feel like it's a total... I don't get a lot of opportunities to be nervous right now. So thanks to you guys. This is great.
Well, your family, it's all yours.
Okay. So I'm going to sing a song from the one-man show that David and Avery introduced. It's called Boy Falls from the Sky. This is the opening number. Imagine that I have musicians and accompanists behind me with me. Show business lures people who didn't get enough love, attention, or approval early in life and have grown up to become bottomless, gaping vessels of terrifying, abject need. Please laugh. Welcome to my show about show business. Give them the old razzle dazzle. Give them an axe with lots of flash in it, and the reaction will be passionate. It's 2 minutes before the Saturday night performance of Spider-Man the Musical on Broadway. I don't go on every show, and tonight I'm off. So I'm eating my dinner, a large bowl of beef pad thai takeout. And it is so good. All of a sudden, Kat, our stage manager, comes into my dressing room and calmly tells me there's been an emergency and that I'm going on in 2 minutes. Oh no. 3 crew members come running into my room, doing my hair, getting my mic on, and helping me into my Spider-Man spandex. I'm rushed to the stage as I hear the sound of 2,000 programs rustling after they announce there's been a cast change, holding in a big fart with beef pad thai sweating down my forehead and my heart pounding in my chest. I sing, give them the old razzle dazzle. Give them the show that's so splendiferous. Row after row will grow vociferous. Without auditioning, I get offered a part in a show with a lot of dancing. I'm surprised I get offered this part. I show up to the first rehearsal and realize I'm surrounded by the cast of So You Think You Can Dance Canada. I'm in way over my head. After a terrible rehearsal, the director comes up to me and asks me why I took this part if I couldn't dance. So I ask her why she offered me this part without making sure I could dance. She fires me on the spot. Give them the old flim flam flummox, fool and fracture, yeah. How can they hear the truth above the roar? Throw them a fake enough finagle. They'll never know you're just a bagel. I'm doing a musical where my character never leaves the stage. I spend the entire show sitting on a couch drinking from beer bottles filled with water. Well, opening night in Los Angeles, I am pumped. I am really feeling it. I'm chugging way too many beers and realize that I have to pee really badly. And I have no choice but to sit there on stage, crossing my legs and trying to hold it in. But I realize I'm not going to make it. I have a 60-second window before my next song. So I run off stage, down the hall, down the stairs, through the doors, to the bathroom, then up the stairs, down the hall, and back on stage without anyone noticing. I get a nice mention in the LA Times. Epstein's performance was soulful, writhing in agony. Give them the whole razzle dazzle them to tap. Show them the first-rate sorcerer you are. Though, long as you keep way off balance, how can you spot you've got no talents? I'm doing a show where the director wants me to get more emotional for the final scene. A scene where I find out my true love is dead. I'm supposed to scream in anguish at the top of my lungs. After struggling with this scene for weeks, one night as I go to exit, I accidentally bash my kneecap on the side of the set. I limp back on for the final scene, feeling this excruciating pain shooting up and down my legs. I burst into tears. I crumple to the floor and scream in anguish. After the show, the director comes to find me with my knees covered in ice packs. He tells me the final scene was perfect. Razzle dazzle razzle dazzle razzle dazzle and they'll make you a star.
Hi, my name's Philip Aiken, and I am recording this for my friends at the Harold Green Jewish Theater, Avery and David and Matt, who I've worked with 3 times now. Each time has been better than the time before, and the first time was pretty darn great. I think Harold Green Jewish Theater is a company that is so well worth supporting. They do brave work, they do courageous work, they do strong work, and they take the chances up in North York where nobody else has dared to go. I think they're a great organization. They treat everyone with respect. I know that they are one of the 3 companies in this country that I would always say yes to work with. And so I encourage all of you to donate as best you can. I know every bit helps, but to donate and keep this fabulous theater company going. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy the telethon.
We have a winner, Dave, to our trivia question. The winner of the sex therapist, and the answer was Dr. Ruth. Our winner is Debbie Bergson. She wins a opening night subscription, pair of subscription, and she can get, to make arrangements, she can call or text Matt at hgjewishtheater.com. Our next performer, Dave, I met her years ago. We did a pantomime, one of Ross Petty's pantomime, starring herself and me and Camilla Scott and Ernie Coombs, Mr. Dress Up. But besides the telethon, we would sit in her dressing room for hours talking spirituality and just incredible open conversations. She's become a dear friend. She starred with us in the wonderful play called The Immigrant, which was such a beautiful show. She was Dora nominated for her performance in Kiss of the Spider Woman that she and Kennedy produced, at the Don Jail. She was also appeared off Broadway and in many productions across Canada and the U.S. along with Stratford and Shaw. Our dear friend, and I love her, Tracy Michaelides.
Hello. Hey, Tracy.
Hi,
How are you?
How are you?
Avery, hanging out,
Hanging out. I have such fond memories of us. It wasn't even the pantomime, Trace, but it's just me and you sitting talking about Gary Zukoff and Miriam Williamson and having, we bared our souls to each other and talk about gifts to the universe. You are one of the true gifts to the universe in my life. And I just wanted to say that publicly in front of all the people watching today.
Thanks, Avery. And I remember, I feel like you had this wild hat and this purple robe. We were wearing quite glittery costumes. We'd be having these deep, down to the ground conversations, and we were wearing these.
I know. I looked like I was wearing a couch from De Boer's.
Indeed.
Yeah. How you been, Trace? How you been? I see your blogs, your online blogs, which are fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah. And I've been teaching, which has been great. So just, keeping, I miss communion, right? I miss the audio, I miss the conversation. So the great thing about teaching is it still feels like there's community and keeping the conversation going.
Yeah.
And that's
feeling connected. Are you in Toronto?
Sorry, Dave, go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, you're in Toronto. Oh, that's wonderful.
Did you enjoy doing The Immigrant?
Oh, God. I mean, first of all, I have to just give kudos to you for doing it because, these intimate chamber musicals are often my favorite. And it's hard because sometimes when people think musicals, they think big, splashy ensemble, which is terrific. But to have these stories, and, The Immigrant was a play, and then they added this beautiful score to it, to have a musical with 4 people that still had such great resonance. And I mean, it was such a gift to get to work.
I'll never forget you lighting that song when you sat at the Seder table.
Candlesticks. Yeah.
Just beautiful. Well,
and Sean Arbuckle and Stephen Gallagher and Catherine Aiken, and Robert leading us and Shelley music directing, it was a real divine.
It was one of David and R's favorite shows. It really was. I mean, you're right. It was a specified taste for our audience, but we were so proud of that piece, and we're honored that you were a part of it. And thank you for taking part in this afternoon. And away you go.
Okay. So I'm going to sing a song by the composer William Finn. And this is from a show called The Royal Family of Broadway. Just to piggyback, Jake's song is about razzle dazzle. And this is, in a time when there's not a lot of razzle dazzle, there's other things to look at. So this is I Have Found. I believe, and I have found, hyperbole is not what makes the world go round. Just living, just navigating firm and level ground has power to astound. I have found. I have found. It's been said, and I have heard, that quiet doesn't have to be a dirty word. Just talking is often more expressive than a shriek. It's nice to merely speak. I have found. Look around. Contentment, it seems, simply happens, it appears, accompanied by no bravos and no tears, no tears. I have found, since I have wed, that drama doesn't have to be my daily bread. That goodness and warmth are as dramatic in their way as any Broadway play. Broadway bound. Yes, goodness and warmth are as dramatic in their way as any Broadway play. I have found. I have lived in the clouds for so long, I like it more on the ground. Was I lost pretty near it? Now my spirit, I have found.
Or Debbie Bergson, to email Matt at Matt, M-A-T-T, at HGJewishTheater.com.
Can I just
And
say
now,
something?
ladies and gentlemen,
Dave, can I just say something before we continue? I'm so amazed by the incredible amount of talent that we have in this country, and I'm so honored and proud that of what we have done for the last couple of hours with this incredible group. And just to our audience watching, if you haven't already given, now is the time to give, because we want all these people to be on our stage live. They're part of our family. We love them, they love us, and to keep them, to have them back on our stage in the future, it takes dollars. And what a perfect opportunity for our people who are watching today to donate, to click the link below, to donate for our jewelry, for our silent auction, for our diamond earrings. So since we're coming to a close very shortly, now is the time to donate.
Thank you, Ave. And one of those special talents is a really remarkable person in general. On top of that, he's just a great performer. He starred as Frankie Valli for 3 years in the Jersey Boys in Toronto and Australia, and for 8 seasons at the Shaw Festival. And he's now one of the stars from Come From Away at the Royal Alexandra Theatre. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Madden. Welcome, Jeff.
Hey, how are you? It's good to see you guys.
Nice to see you
Oh, you
all.
look great.
I love how you're all dressed up in a tie. Thank you.
Well, it's not every day you get asked to sing with you guys, so.
Aren't you something? How you doing, my friend? I know you've been really busy teaching, and which is great.
Yeah. Teaching has definitely been filling up my life for the past year, and I mean, I've been teaching part-time for many years, but yes, this was with no performing going on. Yeah, it gave me more time to get more hours, more students, and been teaching primarily at Sheridan College in the musical theater program, and it's been a challenging year online and everything, but we got through it, and the students were amazing. You know, like, it's incredible. Even though we're doing this in our little tiny spaces, boy, like, I can't wait. Everybody can't wait to get back out and actually do it, because it's been building up for so long. You know,
How much time were you given before the producers came to you and said, we're not performing anymore?
With Come From Away.
With Come From Away, they were starting it at Royal Alex.
I mean, I think you guys can remember, it was a long time ago now, but that week leading up until March 13th, I think, was our final show. You know, you could sort of see things were starting to close, and people were, you know, starting to get quite anxious about the situation. So I think they just they sent us home, I think after the Friday the 13th of March, that show, and we were like, well, see you all tomorrow. And then, of course, by the morning time, that had changed. And we just got a message basically saying, yeah, don't come in today. And yeah.
But now I guess
one day you will be back in.
Oh, yeah.
And we can't wait. Yeah. And we can't wait to hear what you have for us today. So take it away.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, there isn't really a standalone song that I can do from Come From Away, but Avery and David, they're kind of fans of this other show that I did. So I thought maybe I would do this one again. Here's a couple songs from Jersey Boys. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Come on now, everybody. Get up and dance. Oh, what a night. Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me. As I remember, what a night. Oh, what a night. You know, I never even knew her name, but I was never gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night. Oh, I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room. Yeah, and As I recall, it ended much too soon. Oh, what a night! Hypnotizing, mesmerizing me. She was everything I dreamed she'd be. What a lady, what a night, yeah. Woo-hoo. Oh, what a night! Why'd it take so long to see the light? It seemed so wrong, but now it seems so right. Sweet surrender, what a night. I felt a rush like a rolling ball of thunder, spinning my head around and taking my body under. Oh, what a night! Oh, what a night! Oh, what a night! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, what a night!
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lauren Bernstein, and I'm here today in my capacity as a proud member of the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company Board of Directors. Your support to this point has been unyielding. It has been so appreciated. It has enabled us to continue with our single mandate, and that's to tell the Jewish story. Yes, it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for everyone. And so once again, we're asking that you continue with your support, continuing to enable us to bring you the best in theater, to continue us in enabling us to provide educational programs, support for emerging artists, and providing you with the opportunity to get involved with a variety of talkback series and live entertainment. Yes, telling the Jewish story is our sole mandate, and with your continued support, we know we can carry on in that fashion. So thank you in advance from all of us. Enjoy the afternoon, and look forward to actually seeing everyone soon. Bye for now.
Good afternoon. My name is David Malik, and I'm a longtime board member of the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company. I think I've seen every one of our productions but one, and I've enjoyed them all. During this telethon, I hope you'll consider giving us some funds. We use those funds sometimes to workshop new Canadian plays and add to the canon of Canadian Jewish theater. We've done 4 of those productions that we self-created over the last 13 years. There was Therefore Choose Life, The Times They Are Changing, To Life, and Knishes and Grits. I enjoyed them all. I particularly like Knishes and Grits because of the different types of music that the performers were performing. Anyway, I hope you'll consider providing us some funds so we can continue on in the future, and I hope you all have a great afternoon. Take care.
Wow.
Amazing. Well,
yeah.
Absolutely. What's that sound I hear?
Oh, yes, you're right.
Oh my God. There it is. I love that sound. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming close to the end of the show. It might go a little bit over 4 o'clock, but stay with us and tell your friends we have a couple more giveaways, including this trivia question. So please send your answer in the chat box beside the video. The first person to answer it correctly will win a pair of opening night subscription tickets. Here's the question. Therefore Choose Life was written by a mother and son duo. Kathy Kaser was the mother. Who was the son? David Eisner, Jake Epstein, or Rodney Dangerfield? So, ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that all this hour, the donations will be matched by Gerald Sheff and Shanitha Katchen up to $20,000. So that's a real beautiful added incentive. To make your donation, please click the link below. Thank you so much. Over to you, Wade.
Yeah, Dave, our next guest, I think he was in our Leonard Bernstein fundraiser, but he's never graced our stage. I think the only reason I asked him today is because I'm a huge fan of his. He did the U.S. national tours of Godspell and Saturday Night Fever. He was named one of Now's magazine's 10 breakthrough artists of 2019. in my books, he's a breakout. He's still a brilliant artist in 2020 and 2021. A friend, Michael DeRose.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. This has been great. What a fun afternoon.
You enjoying?
Oh yeah, it's like seeing friends. We've been apart from each other for so long, so I'm cheering for everybody behind
I
my
know
laptop.
it's just been fantastic.
Fabulous.
You know, looking at all through our things, I forgot. I remember Matt, our GM, reminded me that you did our Leonard Bernstein thing. I think you did Officer Krupke. Did you not?
I did.
Yeah,
I
Beautiful.
did.
That's right.
Yeah.
I hear, Michael. The COVID has put you. I know you're still going to be a performer because you're a brilliant performer, but you're back. You went back to school for a little bit.
Yeah, Avery, I did that pivot. Like I had deferred teachers college for a bunch of years because, like Jeff, I've been working kind of part-time in education, and COVID hit that March 13th that Jeff described, and I hit accept really, really quickly. So I've been online doing teachers college all year with a specialization in drama, and I've been working with a high school drama program. So it's actually been a kind of great way to spend COVID. I just kind of live in my attic up here, and I just live in a laptop land. So it's actually been great.
Well, I'm happy for you, and you know what? Just selfishly, I'm so happy that we asked you to be part of this program, and because for us to listen to you and to our audience to listen to you. So the stage is yours, my friend. Take it away, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. All right. A funny part about this pandemic is that I feel like all of us performers have also become audio technicians in the span of this time. So here I go with my go at that. This is called I Love Betsy. I thought we needed a little bit of fun this afternoon. I like taxis, I like trains, I like Brooklyn when it rains, but I love Betsy. I like walking after dark, I like jogs in Prospect Park, but I love Betsy. I like Shake Shack, I like MoMA, and New Jersey's ripe aroma, the parades when I see him, and even the DMV. And the Brooklyn Bridge by bike. Heck, there's lots of stuff I like, but I love Betsy, and she loves me. Woo! She likes hockey? No, I swear. She likes guys with thinning hair, and I love Betsy. She likes pizza and Chinese, Louboutins and mac and cheese. God, I love Betsy. She likes swimming, writing letters. She likes watching double headers. She likes bourbon and sake and even likes Rocky III. I'm amazed and I'm impressed, but the thing that I love best is I love Betsy, and she loves me. 5 years. I've been in love with Betsy for 5 years. I can't believe she stuck with me. What kind of luck have I got to keep someone like her around? 10 years. My mom's been dead already for 10 years. And since she put that curse on me, no, there's no curse. It's not a curse. Forget I said curse. The point is it's been long enough. Now it's time to grow up. Mom's in the ground. And look what I found. I like dancing on the pier. I like Broadway once a year. But I love Betsy. I like visits to the zoo. I like opera. That's not true, but I love Betsy. It's been 5 years and I'm ready. Grab the sparklers and confetti. Give a wink to the waiter and summon the maitre d'. Just like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I will make her my fiance. I love Betsy. I love Betsy. I love Betsy, and Betsy loves me. I'm a schmuck, and Betsy loves me. Doesn't matter what I do, I know it's true. I could never live without her. Betsy loves me. I'm amazed that Betsy loves me. And tonight I'm gonna show her just how glad I am to know her. There's no danger, there's no drama, there's no cursing, there's no mama. Leave my problems in the past. I am a grown-up man at last. I'm the luckiest guy from the Bronx to the island, so laugh if you want to. This whole town is gonna see that I love Betsy. Sorry, Mama, I love Betsy. And she loves me.
Woo. Congratulations, David and Avery, on the 14th anniversary of the Harold Green Jewish Theater. I have been a volunteer for the past 10 years at the Harold Green Jewish Theater, and I would like to thank you for the honor and privilege of working with such a great organization and such great people. Not too many people can brag that they danced with the Jersey Boys in the rehearsal hall, sang with Michael Burgess, held hands with Brett Carver, and held Marion Ross's purse throughout her performance. I wish you continued success. L'chaim.
One of our
I love Betsy.
volunteers. I love Betsy too. Dave, we have a winner from our last trivia contest of the opening night subscriptions. Again, a second winner, Debbie Bergson. Congratulations.
Debbie Bergson.
And to claim
Fabulous.
your prize, you know what to do. Matt at hgjewishtheater.com. Our next guest, Dave, again, an old friend from way back. We did so many shows together and events and Miss Mega Musical. He played Miles Gloriosus in our concert version of A Funny Thing Happened on Our Way to the Forum. He is another co-artistic director. You don't find those very often, Dave, right, of the Victoria Playhouse in Petrolia. He started as Jean Valjean in Les Mis, and then he started as Raoul in Phantom of the Opera, and then the Phantom of the Opera. My dear friend, David Rogers.
Hello.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Nice to see you both.
Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you.
Another co-artistic director. How is the relationship with your other co-artistic director? How do you balance that?
Well, we haven't figured out, right? As I'm sure you two do it. Who's got what strength and who doesn't? And sometimes they collide, but most of the time it's like, I'll let you deal with this, and I'll deal with that. I'll go iron the costumes while you sort out that argument over there. That kind of thing. You know? So we got to figure it out.
How long have you been the co-artistic director of the Victoria Playhouse for?
Coming up 9-10 years.
Oh, congrats!
Yeah.
I think you might be. You told me. Will you be having a summer season?
We're gonna try to do something. We keep planning for something, and then we plan for something else, right? Whether it's outdoor or indoor or 4,000 people or 3 people, we're going to do something. So,
well, you're with a lot of people watching this telethon this afternoon. So, personally, Dave, I mean, we go back a long time. I hate to mention how many years ago. So, I thank you. I hope you can grace our stage live again. But in the meantime, we have you virtually, and it's an honor to have you with. So, I give you our stage.
My pleasure. Thank you. I'm going to sing. This little show opened in Toronto 30 years ago at the Pantages Theatre, a little show called Phantom of the Opera. And some people call that the heyday of theater in Toronto, but I'm pretty sure the heyday of theater is coming up real soon, so stay tuned. And I took over the Phantom around 1999, so that was about 20 years ago. So it's my first time singing this to a computer, but I think I've created nighttime back here, so wish me luck, and we'll give this a whirl. Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar, and you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. Donate what you will, we will be back. And that's the plan. With your support, we know for sure there's hope in sight. So help us make the music of the night. We'll see everybody soon. Thanks for your support.
David Rogers for the customized. Yes, there you go. Great customized ending. What talent we have.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to the end. A couple more performers and one more giveaway. Here's a really wonderful performer. He's been on Broadway so many times in such shows as Sunset Boulevard, Tarzan, Jackie Mason Show. Yeah, that's just to name a few. He's one of the busiest guys in show business. For the Harold Grain, you saw him in Stars of David and his Dora-nominated role of Mendel in Falsettos. really dear friend to both Avery and I. Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Baker.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
This has been so wonderful to watch. And it's
Oh.
like it's a trip down memory lane in terms of performers we've all grown up with and that we love, like David Rogers. First of all, he sings better than ever and he's still so good looking. And you know, it's funny today, I just wanted to tell you, I thought, oh boy, we're doing another virtual piece of theater. And then I thought, oh boy, we're doing another virtual piece of theater. And thank God for that. And thank God for you guys in the Harold Green. And we're not going anywhere, and we're coming back stronger and with more gratitude than ever.
Well, if I can turn the table, my friends, thank you for all that you've given us over the years. You really, I mean, for me personally, knowing you since we were, I don't even know how long, but you know, we shared so many experiences together in New York and LA and had such great times together. And I love how your round glasses match that round O in your background. So it's
I want you to know something. I forget the name of the women's clothing store that went out of business. It was sad, a big American, somebody will remember, but during COVID, they went out of business, sadly, and they were selling all the pictures from the store. And so I got that for $6 and I hung it up today because I had nothing on the wall. So how does it look?
It looks fantastic. The synchronicity is wonderful. And the synchronicity that you have with our theater company is equally as wonderful. So I thank you again. I can't wait to have you back on our stages in something or other.
Can I ask one favor?
Yeah.
Linda Cash, you said to Linda Cash, who by the way, I have like a theater crush on Linda Cash, and I'm so enamored of her. We've never worked together.
Get in line.
We barely know each other except through the community. But if she gets to play either of you in the one-man show of your lives, can I stand by for her? I want to be her standby.
Absolutely. I don't want to ask if you're playing myself or David. I don't want to know that answer. But the form is yours now, my dear friend. Over to you.
Okay, great. I'm not going to put on my headphones, so hopefully the sound is good. I wanted to share this little face with you. That's my daughter. That's Ruby Max. And this pandemic has kept us from each other. And Sterling and his beautiful daughter, Aisha, they sounded beautiful. They sang together. And Charlotte talked about how her father wrote lyrics for the celebrated Anne of Green Gables. And this little peanut and I have had each other on FaceTime through this pandemic. And this song speaks to that, and that really we all have just each other. And this is a song I've sung to her since she was a baby. Here we go. Hi, Ruby, if you're watching. Listen to me and I'll sing you a song. The time will go by till you never know where it's gone. Talk to me, I'll tell you my life story. Walk with me, I'll sing you my dreams of glory. Here we are, walking hand in hand, somewhere on the sand, at the end of the land, at the edge of the shining sea. Drifting through time and space on the face of a little blue ball, falling around the sun. 1 in a million billion twinkling lights, shining out for no one. In the middle of the night, here we are, like sparks in the darkness, speaking of our love and burning down forever and forever. I don't know if I told you, but you hold my heart in your hand. And I found out something about you, Ruby. Without you, I'm a lonely man. So though daddy's always saying he loves you, I love you, darling, I do. Ruby, I do love you. And though we are as nothing to the stars that shine above, you are my universe. You are my love. Here we are, like children forever, taking care of one another while the world goes on around us, all around us. I love you forever and a day. Support the Harold Green. They're the best.
Thank you, Darren.
Thanks, Darren.
Beautifully sung.
Dave.
Oh, the last one.
It's our last trivia question.
Beautiful.
Also, yes, it's for a pair of opening night subscription tickets. The question is, what was the last show we produced before the pandemic? Was it the guitarist of Williston Lane, the ventriloquist of Williston Lane, or the pianist of Williston Lane? It's for a pair of subscriptions. And also, ladies and gentlemen, a reminder to make your donation. We're closer to the end of our 3-hour and 20-minute telethon. Don't forget, you still have time to donate. And even after the telethon is over, you can still donate to Canada Helps. We hope you do. It's been an incredible time, Dave, sharing this time with you, and to Matt backstage. It's just, it's been wonderful. And we'll leave you to our telethon, our testimonial.
Hi, everyone. My name's Joe Matheson. I'm an actor who has appeared at the Harold Green Jewish Theater in The Jazz Singer, and also who co-created with Avery and David and my beautiful wife, Louise Pitt, a show called The Times They Are A-Changin', which we not only did at Harold Green Jewish Theater, but a couple of years later remounted at the Siegel Center in Montreal.
And that's where we were. Can you believe that, Avery? Just over a year ago, mounting that production at the Siegel Center, and in the middle of the run, it was canceled. And
hopefully, as the times continue to change, we will be seeing you again in person very soon for a catch up, maybe a drink, maybe a hug.
Maybe a show,
Maybe
something
a
on
show
stage again with
real
an
live
audience.
People.
Anyway, all the best.
And please, everyone who's watching, do consider donating. The work they're doing is very important, and we like to think it's pretty darn good.
Good night.
Thank you,
Joe and
Louise. And
Louise.
Joe. Yeah, our winner, Dave,
Yes.
for our last question, our last trivia question, Trudy Miller won a pair of the opening night subscriptions. And to claim your prize, please, email Matt at hgjewishtheater.com. Take it away, Dave.
So we are coming to the end of our show. And if you're still with us, you're in for a real treat because we're saving the best for last. She played Carole King in the first national tour of Beautiful and treads the boards in Stratford, Shaw Festival, Radio City Music Hall, and was in Broadway's Jesus Christ Superstar. She was at the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company, did such a fabulous job, and the jazz singer, Kelly Harwood. Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
Hi, Kaylee. How are you?
Hi, Avery. Hey, David.
Haley.
Oh, my
Nice
God.
to see you, Kaylee.
Great to see you
It's been
both.
such a long time.
I know. It's been forever. This has been like a little reunion today, even just seeing everyone's beautiful
know.
faces.
And a reunion with us, too, because I think the last time we saw you was before you were heading to off to do Beautiful.
That's right. Yeah, it was right after I did the Jazz Singer that I went off to do tour.
Was that an exciting time? Well, stupid question. I'm sure it was an extraordinary time for you.
It was. It was all my favorite things combined, travel, touring, theater, the 70s.
Best of
It was the
showbiz.
best.
Did you meet?
Yes.
Did you have a chance to meet Carole King?
Yes, she came out to see our show on tour in Orange County, California, and she sang with us at the end. It was amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well-
Did you know she was in the audience that day? that
No,
evening?
no, our company managers were a vault. They did not tell us, so we were all just floored when we saw her. She came running onto stage, and there we all were, just like shocked. It was amazing.
Well, you know, Kaylee,
Kaylee, we can't wait to see you again, and hopefully you go back to that tour, and we'll see you back at the Harold Green maybe one day. And we take it over to you now for finishing our telethon. We'll come back after you finish performing, but thank you for being our last performer.
Yes,
Thank you so much. I wanted to sing today a song from The Jazz Singer, which was the show that I did with Harold Green, and I had such an amazing experience with them. This track is created by Mark Camilleri, and here we go.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather since my man and I ain't together. Keeps raining all the time. Ooh, life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy weather. Just can't get my poor self together. I'm weary all the time. So weary all the time. When he went away, the blues came in and met me. If he stays away, oh, the rocking chair will get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more, once more. Can't go on, everything I had is gone, stormy weather. Since my man and I ain't together, keeps raining all the time, keeps raining all the
Beautiful,
You know
Kaylee
what?
Harwood.
What a great way to close our show with a song called Stormy Weather, because that cloud is lifting.
Absolutely.
I can feel it. You know, that the
Yes.
sun will be shining once upon down us real soon, and that we can come back live and strong. We're a little over. We're 4:30, but you know what? It was worth it. I thank those for hanging on with us. I'm very moved and touched by all the incredible performers who gave up their time
Absolutely.
for us this afternoon
Yeah.
on a Sunday afternoon. I want to thank all our friends who provided testimonials. I want to thank personally my friend who lives in LA, Stephen Whitkin, who wrote those wonderful lyrics for me from the theme of Gilligan Island to our Harold Green song. I want to thank Oren Baum and Levi Fama of Up Online for putting together all our blasts. They did an incredible job. And last but not least, I thank our board of directors. And it's not on our list, but Dave, I want to thank you for the last incredible 14 years and how wonderful it's been just by looking at this past 3 hours. We could have filled another 10 hours of talent.
We got a lot of talent in this country.
Stage. So
thank you,
I'm
Abe.
grateful for that, and I leave it to you.
Thank you, Abe. This journey is not the same without you. So thank you as well, my friend.
Yeah.
You're my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
We also want to thank our extremely generous sponsors, Rosalie and Isidore Sharp, Gerald Sheff and Janitha Ketchen, Jeff Morrison, Fine Jewelers, Brampton Brick, and now we're part of a trio. We'd like to welcome on our general manager, Matt Birnbaum, with a special announcement. Matt, thank you for producing the show.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, guys. Great job today. So wonderful to hear all that great talent we had. It's a pleasure of mine just to sit here and listen to everybody perform. It's just one of my greatest parts of my job. I love it. I'm here to announce to everybody, to thank all of you who have donated, to thank our amazing sponsors, Rosalie and Isidore Sharp, and Gerald Sheff and Janitha Ketchen. Thanks to your incredible donations, the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company today has raised $63,000.
Oh my God. Wow.
Incredible. Thank you all so much.
Incredible.
Thanks to you, we're going to be able to come back bigger and better than ever as soon as this pandemic is over. So thank you. Guys.
Thank you, Matt, for doing an incredible job. Thank you so much. You did a great job. Wow. Thank you so much.
Great job. Oh my God.
Yeah. And you know what? We want to thank everyone who is watching and tuning in today for making your donation and making today so special. We greatly appreciate all your support, not only today, but throughout this pandemic. And it doesn't end. You can still make your donation on our website after this show. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot wait until we get back to producing live theater again. And we look forward to the day when we can all welcome all of you back in person to more incredible Jewish theater at the Harold Green Jewish Theater Company. Avery, thank you again.
David.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Next time you're singing.
Well, we'll raise more money if I don't. But thank you again. And have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank
Be
you,
well.
everyone.
Stay
Happy
well.
Sunday, and thank you again.
Thank you.